didn't say 1.
No, your cameraman's not supposed to say 1 because then it comes onto the main feed that now everyone is hearing.
Well, cameramans are supposed to actually say action, dick.
Action, dick.
For those of you just joining us, I've been listening to this for the past 10 seconds of my life that were gone
Welcome
now
to my brain.
forever.
No, they're on the internet. They're on the internet
Welcome
forever.
to Adventure Corp stream session. We'll bring to you D&D and much play of dice roll, yes?
And that's also on the internet forever.
Get it? That's the intro. I'm ready to go. No, okay. So, yes, welcome back, everybody. Good to see you. Hopefully, we'll see Mondo King in a minute here.
Oh yeah, Mondo King. Or dude.
Yeah. Our OG Mondo King.
Yeah, the unanswered mystery that is his name. So, let's hop right in.
I actually heard he's Grimes.
Hey,
it's impossible to get an intro done around here. So, where we last left off, the group had headed off to Hawksridge on a mission to retrieve some family jewels between two quarreling nobles who had lost their fortunes, as it were. They arrived in the town, this small forest town, after bumping into a group of bugbears led by
Bugbear Jim.
Jeez, what was his name?
It's something. Yeah.
They managed to get past the Pulper and get into town, where they've learned that they have been a regular problem for some time now. Other things they managed to learn here was that the person that they're trying to steal these gems from, who is under the protection of the count or the noble of this town, Master Corvus, who is the Beastmaster for the army, is living in an apartment not far from his keep. They managed to talk to an old lady, described as one who thinks of herself as somewhat of a hag or a witch.
Ella or Lisa.
Liza. Very close. They went in. She immediately assumed that they were demons there to take her off to the hells. Hilarity ensued. They decided to mess with her, transforming into doubles of her or into tiefling forms. She decided to see which of them was tougher and threw down a poison. The old lady lost. And by a narrow luck of timing and the rules, she did not die from her own poison. They managed to save her, not before they had put the barmaid into a panic, thinking she was dead. And they managed to tease from her the information that this lord, staying in the apartments, is pretending to own the top floor of the apartments. However, he is merely taking the smallest room there. They found another person in the town who has done some larceny already and has not been able to find any sort of jewels in his room that he has already broken into. But should they do anything detrimental to the Count, he wants in. While they were exploring this place on their own, they managed to find a study with a secret passage leading into the mountain there. But that was the only room they managed to explore before nearly being discovered, being saved by a local ghost story, and escaping by the skin of their teeth. So, that's where we come back in, with you guys having rested, I believe, is where we left off.
I don't have me being rested, but we could say I've rested.
Right, actually, sorry. Yes, you can plug that in my life. We ended with you guys having just saved the old woman, Liza. That was where we ended.
Oh yeah, we revived
and you
her.
guys had just left her house. You had spent a day lost in the woods searching for her. Oh. Plugging your thing in turned my camera off.
Oh.
It's got a beautiful shot of me with my mouth wide open and my eyes closed.
Doesn't work?
It is looking like you will not be able to be plugged into me.
Okay.
Please turn my camera back on. Do it. Oh my. Oh my. Let's try reloading Roll20. There we go.
Okay. Okay, we're good.
Were you copying my face?
Yeah.
Your eyes were
Oh.
the things I put up with. Right. So, you guys find yourself in the evening in the town, having just rescued the old lady. What would you like to do?
Oh, geez, what do we have to do again? My mind is so fuzzy from the poison.
Yeah, can we get an update on what we're trying to accomplish?
Hey-
You guys are trying to find enough information that you can supply it to Barrack before he makes the 4.5-day trip to the town.
I thought he was already on his way.
He is at this point. So
Should we warn him about, the
Pulper?
the pulper?
it's not a terrible idea.
Okay. Do you have any way? How far can you send messages?
I think 30, 60 feet, somewhere there.
Roscoe can go forever.
A crossbow?
Roscoe, my
Oh.
owl.
Like.
Okay, incorrect. They cannot go forever.
Be a
So,
really fun magic item. Just saying.
That would be interesting, yeah. So that would be one thing to worry about. And then the other thing you're trying to do is you have 4 days until he arrives, and you're trying to find as much information to make this job as doable as possible
All
when
right.
he arrives.
So we found a hidden passageway.
Into the castle.
You have no idea
We
where it is.
think.
We think.
We know that the guy who we think has the necklace is in the smallest room of the top floor of the hotel or motel or whatever he's staying in.
Yeah.
We know Lady Fenderwald is a scary ghost.
Yes. We also know that how far back is Pulper down the road?
Number of hours.
Okay. Something we could do is go kill the bugbears.
Or if we can find a way to communicate, we could set up a pincer trap where the pulper gets lured out by Barrett coming down the road, and then we attack from behind. We just need to be able to communicate.
Well, I could send a note with Roscoe. And we know how long they should be on the road. Like how long before they get here.
Yeah. So
yes, not necessarily the direct path that he's taken.
Yeah.
But
we could also just kill them.
well, I mean, there was a lot of them.
There was 8. I think 8 or 7.
I mean, I don't know what your definition of a lot is, but I count 2 of us.
Yeah, we also have spells, like ranged spells.
What if they're wizard bugbears?
They're not.
I don't know. One of them looked pretty smart. Is all I'm saying.
It's just an idea. We could go. You know what I mean? We could easily. I feel like Chewie could keep us away long enough to kill a couple of them before they get up to us.
Well, you got to remember you have very little range being in a forest.
It's a road, isn't it?
No, it's not it's like a trail through the forest. There's not like a King's Road that.
Okay, because you said there was a whole bunch of carts blocking.
Yes, there's like a path cut through the forest, but it's by no means like a paved road, and it's definitely not straight. So it's not like you have very extreme range to engage from.
Okay. I don't know. Just a thought. Something we could do. We could also go check out his room. I don't really want to break into the castle because there's no reason.
Yeah, we should do that with Barrick.
Well, there's no reason for us. Why would his jewels be in the castle?
Well, I don't know if they're in his room, right? Because that one guy I talked to said that they weren't.
Well, they might be on him.
On the guy, or on the Lord?
No,
Kendall.
They Finnegan. They might be on Finnegan.
Who?
Kendall. They might be on Kendall. Like he might be wearing them.
Oh.
So something.
Okay.
It might be a good idea to actually see this Kendall guy.
Yeah, that might be helpful. That might be helpful. I don't know what he does or if he ever leaves.
I don't know. We'll find out. We know which room his is. It's the smallest one on the top floor.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to get in there.
I say, why don't we go scout it out and see if we can see him, and then break into his room if he leaves.
Okay.
We must have a window in his room.
I mean, probably, unless he's like imprisoned. It's possible he's imprisoned.
Let's go check it out.
Right now,
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm pretty beaten up though from something.
Oh, I thought we had slept.
Nope. Not since you
Okay,
were
so yeah,
poisoned.
no, fine. We'll go tomorrow.
What time is it?
Early evening, I believe.
Okay.
Then hang out, have a meal, and go to bed.
Okay. You guys can have a meal, which costs cheap because of where you guys are.
Bet it's like 500 gold pieces.
That's fire.
H.
It's a silver each.
Same thing.
So, you guys can spend your silver for your day's food and find yourself at rest once again in the kind of grimy, once rat-infested cellar of this
Lumber mill.
lumber mill. Thank you.
Waiting, I was like, he's got it. A couple more.
I was like,
a couple more.
sawmills, lumberyard. That's
Timber maw hold.
yeah. That sounds pretty badass, actually.
It's great.
All right.
Song Gulch.
So, you guys spend the evening's rest and gain the benefits of the long rest.
Benefits of a long rest.
What day would that be?
Yay.
Probably one of the days before we meet up with Barrack.
One day more.
You're hilarious. Oh wait, am I in the right? Not on the right.
Do you have the mic out?
Yeah, it's right in front of us.
Oh, good. Hello, Mike.
No, wrong mic.
I've named the mic Mike.
No.
It's actually Michael.
Yeah, his name is Mike.
I played D&D with the mic, so that's not going to work.
No, but his name is Mike Raffone. Mike Raffone.
Why is he Italian?
He could be, because, I don't know. He's a singer.
All right. Anyways,
He's friends with Andre Bocelli.
What if it's Michelle?
Yeah.
You guys take a rest, waking up in the middle of the evening after
Michelle Raffone.
Yeah, so we wake up the next day.
Do we? I don't know if we do anymore.
You guys want to get up in the middle of the night, or do you guys want to get up in the morning?
Well,
it doesn't really matter. We only need 4 hours.
Last time they were basically up all night and waiting until the early morning didn't help.
I say we go scout it out and see if he moves around.
Have we found his room yet? Do we know where in the building his room is, or just that he's in the smallest room?
It's all you know is that he's in the smallest room, and he was not in the room you broke into.
Okay. But it was like his study.
No, it was someone else's study.
It was a study. Okay.
Let's go scout it out. We're invisible. We can see what's going on.
So you guys head along the path once again up into the mountains a little ways.
And then before they see us, I go. Yeah, I have a little gum Arabic on an eyelash, and then I say Malena, and we go invisible.
All right. As both of you vanish from sight a little ways before the little manor house that you've broken into once before. As you come upon it, you would see there's the side of the building first, like amongst some trees that you could climb up, and the building sits set into the mountain beside it. Or there is the front door. You can see there are 2 guards out front, one by the door and one by the edge of the fencing that they have coming out around this thing.
Let's see how many windows there are.
Along the front of the building, there are 3.
On the second floor.
Yes, there are 3 on the right side, and there are none on the left side.
I gestured far too many times then.
Just
on
3
the right side of the building, there is 1 window, which is the one that you guys went in through the day before. Nope.
The day?
Oh, into it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then did we go into the left, right, or middle room?
You went into the room on the right side.
Okay, so we know that that's a study. So then I look at the other 2 windows. that I know that we haven't been into.
There's 3 windows on the front that you have not been through.
3 windows.
Okay, so there's the window we came in,
which is on the left, on the
Okay.
side of the building.
Yeah, the only window on that side.
Yes.
And then on the right, there's 3 windows.
So if you were the building
Yeah.
and you're facing the road, on your left side, there's 1 window that you guys went through. Right on your front side, where the above the front door and to the right, there are 3 windows on the second floor on the front side of the building.
Okay, and then on the right side, is there any on the right?
If you go over to the right side, there is 1 window.
Okay.
Which you guys would know also leads to the hallway.
Window.
Yes.
And then the study had a window, right?
Did not.
Okay, so the study didn't have a window. All right.
This is like built into the mountain, right?
Yes.
Okay. Dre, let's see if we can get up and look into those windows.
Which one this time?
The 3 front ones.
Okay. All right.
You gotta remember, there's a guard at the gate where the fence is.
Yeah.
Who's in the front of the building, and then there's another one standing in front of the door.
Okay. Can we see a guard on the roof?
Not from where you are, but if you stand long enough, occasionally you'll see one patrolling. And
have they seen us?
You're invisible, so they have not.
Perfect. I remembered. Just tricking you. All right.
So how would you guys like to go, sneaking past the guards, or over the fence, or what would you like to climb?
Last time going like up and around, up the mountain, then coming down, worked out really well.
I feel like that's the way to do it.
Yeah, you guys went partway up it, and then you basically like creeped across the lip of the top of the building to drop down on the window.
Yeah, let's do that. But let's maybe just send one of us. You think you got this?
Yeah, you keep a lookout.
Okay, because you can bamf away.
Mm-hmm. I hope.
Although I wouldn't maybe do that. But anyways, you got this.
Okay.
You're gonna creep up the side, and to where? Where are you going?
Well, last time we came in the left window, like the one window on the left side.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, can we go up like the mountain on the right side of the building?
Yes. Yeah.
And then scooch our way over. The
absolutely.
same kind of way. Sorry. Hit my microphone, everyone. Just got punched in the ear. Yes, I will do that. I'll try and get to the rightmost window.
Okay, so you creep your way around the building. As you're creeping up to the right side, please make me a stealth check.
A stealth check.
Don't forget advantage.
Okay. So 28.
Okay, as you creep your way on over to the right.
Creeping and hiding and creeping around.
You make your way over to the right, and you climb up the kind of sloping mountain wall there to get to the top here. Your fingers hidden by the invisibility, which keeps you from being noticed by anybody patrolling on the roof. As you creep across, eventually getting to where you can set your feet on the sill of the window. It is closed. And as you're doing this, you're kind of looking down and like setting your feet on it. And when you look up, you can see a guard standing above you, staring right down at you.
I hold still.
Turns and keeps walking.
All right.
Apparently these guys are very perceptive.
Apparently. I'm going to inspect the window. Like, is it locked? Is it trapped? Is it...
Make me an investigate check.
Yeah, we just want to look in.
Yeah. That is a 12.
12? Locked. Does not seem to be trapped as far as you can tell. It's the exact double of the one on the other side, although this one gets a bit more sun. So it's a little more, the wood around its paint's peeling a little more, although it's a fairly well maintained house. And you can see in through it to the hallway, a little ways up, and like much closer than on the other side is the half wall with the stairs beside it that head down, although you can't actually see the stairway going down. And then you can see the rest of the hallway on the other side and the other window on the other side.
Okay, so this window just has the hallway
Okay, so there's
going
two
all
more
the. Does the hallway go all the way through?
Yes.
Yeah, from right to left.
Okay. In that case, can I keep doing the link side shuffle around the roof to the other
It's
window?
going to be tougher, given that you're not going to have footholds anymore, and you do have to go as far as you could possibly go to get to the other windows. So, make me an athletics check and 2 stealth checks.
Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna look. How far from the roof am I?
You're holding onto the lip of the roof with your
Okay.
fingertip.
Okay. In that case, I will probably uh try and quietly get up on the roof and shuffle over and then drop back down.
Okay, make me 1 stealth check then.
Okay. Okay, that is a 24.
As you quietly pull yourself and roll over your elbows onto the roof there, you can see a flat roof. There's 2 gardens set on it, like 2 big long planter boxes on it, and walking between them is one guard who seems fairly attentive, but he's occasionally just kind of staring off into the plants before he catches himself and keeps walking around as you creep past him.
And he's probably eating all the cherry tomatoes.
Probably, yeah.
What a dick.
It's looking a little thinner than it should, even for the mountain climate.
It's like, keep your fucking hands out of my snap peas.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't find good help these days.
No, it really can't.
Especially when you cut off all their legs or whatever. Right? Isn't that what happened to the guy who hates him now? He got his leg chopped off?
Who hates who?
Oh, yeah, the guy lost a leg, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
The guy he talked to was missing
Yeah.
a leg.
Oh.
So, you get to the front of the building, taking care to stay on the opposite side of the patrolling guard there. And you now are like looking down the front. You can see, you can't see the guard in front of the door because they do have a little like bump out that covers it, just this like circular piece with a pillar on either side. But you can see the one who's standing by the gate.
Okay. I'm gonna try and quietly lower myself down to the window, and see what I can see inside.
All right. Make me an acrobatics and a stealth check, please.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
I don't make that noise. That is 2 24s.
Oh.
So good. So
As you
clutch.
turn yourself and kind of drop and then catch yourself at the last moment, your feet kind of pointed out, so just the tips of your toes touch the stone on either side, giving you this kind of silent cat-like landing there
Bam,
as you
bam, bam.
run out of the window. And you can see here an open window. This is the window closest to the center of the 3 windows, and it's open, like it's been pushed up so that it's hanging inwards a little bit. The curtains are drawn back, and you can see what looks like a bedroom.
Okay. How big is the room?
The room's a bit smaller than the study by about a third.
Okay.
And it goes not too far to your left. You can imagine the stairs are just on the other side of the wall. You can see on the left with a bed set in the corner there. And then it goes further to the right, and by your best guess, the other window to your right probably leads into the same room.
Okay. So I'm in like the middle window of the 3 windows in the front?
Yeah, you're on the left window.
The
of
left
3
window.
in the front.
Okay.
Yeah, and then to your right, there's a sunlight shining through the window you're in, and probably the window to your right as well onto a like full-size chessboard on the ground, like
Okay.
a life-size pieces chessboard, like when you're at a resort or something type deal.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Is there anybody in the room?
Yeah.
Nobody you can see.
Okay. The window's open. Do I see jewels?
Be a perception check.
You would have a description of what the jewels look like.
Yeah.
From
Okay, that is a 4.
would we?
4.
I'm assuming we would.
You guys know it's a necklace, but that's
It was a necklace, and then it was like a sapphire, I think.
Oh, right,
a
yes.
sapphire. Okay, so we know what it looks like.
So,
I
you do not
find the necklace, right? Right, with a
need to
4.
roll at all.
Darn it. You can only, you have to try though.
Yeah. No,
What if it was a nat 20 and it appeared there? Well, guess we can go home, guys.
There's no room here. You see a dominatrix. No, just kidding.
All right. So I assume that the window to my right is into the same room.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, and there's just the one guard on the roof.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to try and hoist myself back up.
Okay.
Scurry across the roof to the far right window at the front. And same maneuver.
Okay. Make me a stealth check, an acrobatics check, and a stealth check.
Okay. My first stealth check is a 21. My acrobatics check was a 14. My second stealth check was a 22.
22. Okay. You drop yourself down, landing there, and as your toes hit the other side, you hear a huh from down below, and you look over to see a guard looking out as a couple pieces of like looser stone fall from where your toes hit. You can see him looking. Corey, stop pissing around up there. Listen, the water bucket's only funny the first time, I swear to God. Then you see him dip back underneath the little like sunblock that they have there, the bump out, the stone bump out, and you can hear snickering coming from the front gate. Then you hear, "Get him, Corey!"
All right, I look in the window.
Okay. You glance through the window there, and you can see what looks like a small room. I mean, small room by the.
Is it smaller than the other room?
So this is a
Yes.
separate bedroom from the other one we just looked at.
Yes. This
Okay,
is
so there's 3 rooms upstairs.
it's as far as you can tell.
There's
Yes.
the hallway, the study, a big bedroom, and this is a little bedroom.
So based on we've been into the building, we've been in through the windows,
Mhm.
we've been in the hallway.
Mhm.
Have we been in where all the doors
Is
are?
there any space in our mental brain unaccounted for at on the top
rooms.
floor based on the layout we've seen?
Well, how many doors were in the hallway upstairs?
3.
So there's 3 rooms.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Okay. The way he says that makes me think they're hidden.
I love doing that to people.
There's definitely nothing hidden that we've found so far, so there's no way.
As a DM, you have to do that because then.
That is, it's legally, you're required to.
Yeah.
Not that you know of.
And you know what? And then we'll just, on second thought, burn the building down.
Yes, burn the stone building down.
You know
Do
what,
that.
guys? I'm thinking we rent a boat and we go to a brand new continent and see what he has prepared.
You know what, Athlandir? I think we fresh
No, he
start.
might have things prepared there. We need to sail into the blue yonder and see what we find.
The other
I think-
continent.
I think I actually have at least one thing prepared.
Just-
Continent, and I have the base idea for every continent.
Except
so-
for our Waterworld campaign, which is completely based on a
Nope,
ship.
I even have that.
Hi, our underwater campaign.
I got
where
it.
We build an underwater
Got
city.
that too.
Yep, okay, what about
Crap.
the sky base we're gonna build?
Got one of those.
What about our underwater sky base?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, talking about underwater? No. fuck.
Yeah, what about our
It-
time
Well, to be honest, it's similar to just the underwater base, but it has like air motifs.
plane shift and we start a campaign on a different plane?
Anyways.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
you look in.
Maybe on a
As
Boeing.
I try to describe this room to you. See nothing. Fuck you. The curtains are closed.
What could be in here? I assume it's a slightly smaller bedroom.
It is. There is a bed, the headboard just below the inside of this closed window here. You can see a small table has been tucked into one of the corners. The door is on the other corner. And you can see a man sitting. And he has a quill in his hand. Seems to be writing.
Okay.
Have we had a description of Kendall? I'm assuming the sister would have told us what he looks like.
No, you have not had a description
Okay.
of Kendall.
What does this man look like?
From what you can see, short brown hair. It's just straight, like, short brown hair.
Of course.
And then the back of his chair.
It has to be him. No one else matches that description.
Do we see on the back of his
Yeah,
neck?
yeah. Do I see jewels?
Make a perception check.
Roll better than a 12.
It's a 16.
16. You do not see any adornment on his neck, which you can see under the hair and over the chair. He's wearing what looks to be rather fine, like noble clothing. The room is fairly sparse for actual furnishings. However, he's got quite a few boxes, like just shoved in around the bed and in different spots. It looks like his feet are fighting for space underneath this desk for it, and then the desk itself is just covered in loose papers and letters.
Okay. Can I read them from where I am, or is that too far away?
That's too far away, yeah.
All right. Good to know. Yeah, I think. Is there anything else noteworthy about the room? Anything interesting on the walls, or?
No, there doesn't seem to be anything on the walls other than a large mirror on the right side.
Oh shit! We might be able to see him through the mirror.
Can I see him through the mirror?
No.
Damn it. Is there jewels in the mirror?
No.
We've tried everything.
Yeah.
I'm not there. Oh.
No. What wall is the mirror on?
It would be the outside wall on the left side of the building if you were facing from inside the building, the front door.
Okay.
The same wall that you guys came in the window through the first time.
Okay, so it's not like a two-way mirror situation, because it's not the right wall for that.
Yeah,
No.
you would have discovered that already.
It's not.
All right. I make a note of these. Does he look like he wants to be there, or like he's stuck there?
He looks like he's writing a letter.
But in the way that he's writing.
His face.
No, you cannot.
Okay, we don't even know who he is. We can't see his face.
All right. I'm going to look left as I look right, and look right as I look left, and hoist myself up onto the roof.
Make me a stealth.
That is a 21.
21. Okay. You pull yourself onto the roof, and as you're walking forward, you look over to try and find the guard. You don't see him on the roof anywhere until suddenly you feel a force hit you from the left. You have come up with the worst timing. I need you to make me an athletics check, please. Or acrobatics.
Oh, I'll do acrobatics. That is a 16.
A 16 as he bumps into you as you're just like getting your footing on the edge here. And you hear
But I looked left as I looked right, and right as I looked left.
You hear a, what the fuck was that? As you get bumped off the edge of the building.
Oh no.
Please make me a dexterity saving
Okay,
throw.
how far from the outside wall am I?
You're falling off the edge of the outside.
Well,
wall.
I mean, like, of the compound, like, of the fence.
Oh, from front to the building, about like 13, 14 feet. And to the right, like 7 or 8.
Alright,
Do I turn now?
can I...
Check.
Yeah.
Because you can't see your brother either.
What's my perception?
Your perception is +4. So, is there a spot on the other side of a fence, like, 30 feet, within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Alright.
Right.
Then I'm going to Misty Step And just sort of duck and cover.
Okay.
So 21.
21. Okay, you would notice this guard like bump something physically, and then you would see him shouting at nothing before you would notice, not too far away from you, just at the edge of the trees, your brother suddenly appears with a little bit of mist underneath his feet.
Okay, I am going to. How far away would he be from me?
Probably like 10 feet.
Okay, I'm going to drop invisibility and cast it at the same time on both of us again.
Okay. Alex, as you can hear from the top, alarm, alarm! I say somebody there! As suddenly your brother appears beside you, and both of you vanish.
They saw him.
They did, yes.
So I wanted to act, like as simultaneous as that bumping was happening.
No, you weren't able to. He didn't appear until he teleported off of the top, breaking his invisibility to appear down at the edge of the trees after having just physically bumped into a guard on the roof.
Okay.
Who noticed him down there before you appeared, and then both of you vanished.
Okay. I would have been hidden behind a tree.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought where I was teleporting was like obscured from them.
You were on the same, like you were falling off of the same position he was on, and you have to teleport somewhere you can see. So there's no way
Okay.
you could have got anywhere he can't
Okay,
see.
in that case, I would have just taken off. I wouldn't have like tried to hunker down. I would have just taken off into the woods to.
You hit there, you land with your misty step at just like a dead run.
Yeah,
as-
and then I'm 60 feet into the woods.
Yes, you are gone. You were clearly noticed, but your brother has made you invisible again, and you have ran off.
Yep.
And I stuck behind him.
Make me a stealth check.
Make me as a stealth take a check.
The anticipation.
Open dice X.
Oh baby. Here it comes. It's a stealth check.
A lot. 26.
26. Okay. As you move slowly and quietly through the woods, you can hear people coming from this this house to start like searching for you guys, but you manage to sneak off and leave them behind you.
Mm-hmm. And I am going to, once we are far enough away that invisibility isn't needed anymore, I'm going to. No, I'm good. I leave it.
Okay.
I've already put the fear of that witch in there, or that like ghost.
Okay.
All right.
What are you guys doing as you run back to town and you find yourself in the woods nearby the town of Hawksridge?
So I fill in Varian on the way on the things I saw and that I suspect the man in the room. No one would suspect this but me, Master Detective. He might be Lord Kendall.
Okay. Did you see his face?
No.
Okay.
He was like writing something down on a piece of paper.
What color hair does he have?
Brown.
Okay. We've talked to people around the city. Has anyone around the city seen Lord Kendall? I can't remember if we had.
You guys have talked to a few people about where he lives, but you haven't asked anybody for a description of him.
Okay.
You know that there are some people around who have paid him a visit before. So you could likely find somebody who has seen his face.
Well, let's go ask that bartender girl.
Okay.
Caroline,
the one we traumatized?
Kathia?
Kostya. And no, it was the... okay, so are you talking about Kostya? Or the owner of the tavern?
Sure, both, whichever one.
All right.
Kostya.
Both and neither.
I don't know. I think we should go talk to Kostya and see if she can tell us anything about him.
Hey, I just want to welcome all the bots that are inviting us to buy followers.
Yeah!
You give us some semblance that we're getting noticed, so thank you. And goodbye.
Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell Mondo King we miss him.
Yeah. So, if you guys wait until the evening, you know she usually gets on sometime around 5 or 6.
Yeah. Well, let's go grab a bite of 5 and meet up with
All right.
her.
Okay. So you guys.
I walk in to go to the owner. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Well, ask away, my dear.
I'm trying to meet up with that Lord Kendall.
Mhm.
Well, you'll need to make an appointment. He's very particular.
Yeah, we tried going up to his castle and got turned away.
I can't say I've seen him myself, but I've heard he's a bit younger than I.
Okay.
Probably by a fair bit.
The color his hair is, or something like that. I so I can recognize him if I see him.
Yeah, last time we tried to get hired by someone, they pulled a fast one, and they said, "Hey, I'm just the interviewer," but it was actually the person.
Right. I think brown hair on him, or at least a darker sort of hair. And I don't know if you're going to be finding much hiring from him. At least from the rumors I've heard, he's not as well off as a lord should be.
Oh. Huh. That's interesting. Because you say he rents that whole top of that apartment.
I thought he owned the whole building.
Yeah, I've heard a few things here and there, but he's friends of Lord Corvus, so who knows?
Yeah,
Who
you
knows
never
what's
know.
changing
Yeah.
hands?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, dear. Anything I can get for you too?
Oh.
Oh.
Water and sandwich.
Yeah.
Water, or a growing man like yourself.
Sure. I'll have some wine.
All right. Some wine and a sandwich for the two of you?
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
have the corned beef, please.
Right. Well, all told, it'll be 4 silver for a total.
Okay.
All right.
Pay her 4 silver.
Yeah.
Well,
And 1 silver for the help.
Oh, well, you're most welcome. Thank you. She gives you a winning smile and takes the coin from you guys and heads into the back room, and you can hear some chopping begin and slicing. Comes out a little later.
That was my name on the sandwich. Oh, this corned beef is great.
What? Why was there a car noise?
Where's
breaking the sound barrier?
Where's the shot?
Right. Anyways, comes out a little while later with 2 thick-looking, like Hungry Man sandwiches and 2 glasses of wine on it, and sets it down for you. Yeah, that's. And you can see that a few people have filtered in already before you guys got here, and there's a few more coming in. You guys finished your sandwiches, and you've kind of been thinking for a while before you see around 6:30 Kostya coming in. Sorry, I'm late. Sorry. She's like tying an apron as she comes in. And you hear, "Oh, goodness gracious, you finally show up. I was so worried. Get to work."
I turn to my chair. How you doing, Kostya?
Good. How about you?
Oh, I'm good. Well, when you've caught up and got everything going, and you're not so busy, come over and give us a quick chat.
Oh, of course, yes. You just have to give me a minute.
No, that's fine. That's
right. I'm coming, Furman. I'm coming. As she starts walking over to a guy who's been staring at her since she walked in.
Turn back to Drake. We're done our sandwiches. That's not canon.
What am I eating? Ah!
That's the drink. That's the table.
You're missing.
Oh God!
I turn back to Drake. Well, what do you think of the sandwiches?
Hang on, let me finish my last bite.
Great, that's the spoon.
Oh no!
Why did you have a spoon with sandwiches?
That's what cutlery said. It was a knife, a fork, and a spoon. Although technically they wouldn't be a knife.
He found this.
Oh God! Our canon makes no sense.
I need you to roll a save against disease.
Oh no!
Right. So
that was a werewolf spoon.
So, you guys, are you doing anything or just waiting till she gets back?
Probably just waiting.
I don't know.
Okay.
The sandwiches felt really oaky to me.
I don't know. I like corned beef.
Well, I just don't get it. Like, what does it mean to corn something? What even is corn?
So, when you take corn and you dry it, and you grind up the corn into something called cornmeal. You've had cornbread. It's made with cornmeal.
Well, we've had elven cornbread.
You know how you have, like, fish and chips, right? And they put flour and salt and pepper and
I've had elven fish and chips.
Sure, okay. You've also had real fish and chips. You've lived in this country for 100 years.
Well, lived in an elven country.
Anyways, moving on.
Mhm.
Like what?
Cornmeal's the same thing. They basically batter the meat in this cornmeal and spices, and then they cook it.
Hmm.
Usually smoke it, or smoke it or cure it.
Right. Sorry.
Oh.
What do you need?
Oh, we were just having a conversation.
Oh yeah.
where you got
So what's the
delicious
difference
cornmeal.
between elven corned beef and this corned beef?
Elves don't eat a lot of meat,
I have no idea. There's not a lot of elves around here.
but it's delicious.
Well,
Mhm.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, you sliced it really thin, and it was well seasoned. I enjoyed the sandwich. It was very good.
Well, oh yeah, I was telling her to cut them thinner. She used to do these big honking slabs, and it was too much. Really,
It's a lot
especially
of
because we don't have a lot of like sauce or anything to put on it, so it just dries your mouth.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad she listened.
yeah.
Yeah. You've done
Well,
a tremendous service.
no, thank you.
Well, I try my best. What did you two
Yeah.
strapping young
So
fellows need?
the question I had for
Oh.
you is, I was looking to meet that Lord Kendall,
Okay.
and I'm just wondering, do you know what he looks like?
I can't say I've seen him myself. But I've heard that he's got like brown hair. Um, he's got green eyes, from what I've heard.
Okay.
Charming.
He's shorter side, and I don't really go for shorter guys, so I haven't been in to see him.
Do you go in to see a lot of people?
Well, I mean, if there's someone new in town, especially a noble, I mean, that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, it's true. Nobles.
Nobles.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just wanted to be able to recognize him if we saw him.
Oh, well, he doesn't come out much.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've really seen him around town ever, or heard of anybody else
So
seeing him
you've
around
got to
town.
book an appointment with him.
From what I've heard, yeah, you need
Okay,
to
okay.
book in advance to see him. From what I've heard, you can just go there and well, you have to deliver a letter to one of the guards out there, and they'll send it to him.
Okay, and then he'll meet with you.
Well, if he responds back, I haven't heard of him saying no to anybody yet, but I don't know a lot of people have really gone to see him. Um, I mean, there was a couple people on the council, but that's all I know of.
Okay.
So, can I get you guys another drink?
Sure.
All right, more wine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Lord Kendall do?
I'll be right back with that wine. And she turns and walks off.
So, Gray, I think I have a plan of brewing
Oh.
in my mind pot.
Okay. Okay.
I think we disguise one of us and go in for an appointment. We
Yeah, I
could
mean,
say
I've
something
been
like,
practicing illusion stuff, so.
oh, okay. There we go. I was thinking we could go in and pretend that we're some type of merchant from the local area or something like that, and we're looking to make some ties between Hawkridge and
Grr for Jickles stand.
no, and a Lochran.
Oh, okay.
And we could do that, and we could say, well, we've heard that you're from Lochran, and that we wanted to talk to him about possibly making some trade relations between Hawksridge.
Not from Lochran.
Where is he from?
You have no idea. But he's not from Lochran.
Where's his sister from?
She is not from Lochran, but she is in Lochran currently.
We didn't get any information from these people, did we?
Not a ton, just what Barrick... You never talked to them. Barrick gave you the briefing.
Barrick is the worst at gathering information. Okay, moving on. We don't know where he's from.
Okay, we don't know where he's from. We don't know what he does or what he wants.
But we know that he's a lord. He's a prince, and we know that maybe he could help us. Okay, whatever he is.
Minor noble.
Okay, he's a minor noble,
Okay.
and maybe we could use him. We want to have a conversation with him, as maybe look at using him as like a foothold or a stepping stone to building some trade relations in the area.
Yeah, what if? Oh, I bet he is looking for money. I mean, like, what noble isn't? But he's sort of down on his luck, stuck in a tiny little room in a hotel.
Yes.
What if we, as a merchant, were like, we'll sponsor you if you vouch for us being good trade partners Because we
If
want
you're-
to get a trade route going.
yeah, it would work. It's just we're not supposed to know that he's poor, and he's put up a facade. And I think we'd insult him if we did that, right?
That's true. That's true. So we have to imply that he'll get money without saying, "Hey, we'll give you
Well,
money."
probably we're looking for a partner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Somebody that could help us with the political side of things, and we could just focus on the trade.
Yeah. Where we both profit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
With a little bit of thrown in
Yeah,
there
yeah,
for the
yeah.
nobles.
No, just a,
Yeah.
just a, like a, like a
Hmm.
mid, like a small,
Yes.
minor noble.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Just like 40% in the nose.
Okay. And you think that you can do illusion magic?
Well, I mean, no time like the present.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Uh,
Yeah.
do and I'm just gonna pick something at random, but like do the guy from the smithy in Alokrin, not the dwarf, the human.
Human? Have I seen that guy?
Yeah.
Oh
We've
god,
done-
god, what does his chin look like again?
yeah, it's a little bit. He has like a strong jaw, but it's not
Okay, strong
overly.
jaw.
You know,
Okay,
he
okay.
has like a 5 o'clock shadow. Bum bum bum. You've seen him. We've literally talked to him.
Alright, alright.
Yeah. You want us to make something up, or okay?
That works for me. What
Okay.
do you guys want to do?
His name, yeah, I remember his name. His name is Darren.
Darren.
Yep. Darren Strongstride.
Darren Blacksmith.
No, Darren Strongstride. That's
Okay,
his name.
fine.
And we go and
Yeah.
yeah, so you can pretend to be him and be like, oh yeah, you're a
What?
blacksmith looking to make some relations and set up some trade routes. And
I don't know, he didn't seem very snooty to me.
okay, well, change him up in your head a little bit, make him a little more snooty.
So blacksmiths are not usually very high class
Yeah.
people.
Well, you could pretend you're a blue blood,
But they're like magicians.
and you're not.
Well, I am, but this merchant might not be.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be. You focus on the magic. He focus on the political stuff. You could say something of like, I'm looking to set up, or maybe magic is a little too high, but like
Indeed,
I don't know.
indeed.
So you're a jeweler and you're looking to up some get some trade
Ooh.
relations, and he's gonna help you with the politics side so that you can get up into the high level clients, like Lord Blackwood. Was it not Blackwood? Lord Corvus. Huh?
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I like
We'll have to do it tomorrow.
jewelry.
We'll have to do it
Jewelry's
tomorrow.
good,
Yes.
because there isn't a heck of a lot of jewelry around here.
Yes.
But there also isn't a heck of a lot of people who can afford jewelry.
Yes. Well, no, there's some people, like, it doesn't all have to be crazy fancy. You know, you make jewelry for all kinds of different people, but you want to make the really nice stuff for the really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, something to strut your stuff.
And who knows? Maybe he'll show you his necklace. I wouldn't imply, or I wouldn't mention that you know that he has one.
Of course not.
Okay. All right, yeah, let's do it.
All right. What do you guys want to do right now?
Okay, but just to circle back, what do we actually want to gain from this? Like, what's the point?
I want to see his face. I want to see if he's wearing a necklace. I want to find out some stuff about him, and you can like have a conversation and learn things about him.
Okay.
Like, unless you have some better ideas of some things we can do. I'm just, trying to grind up something. Mainly, and a big thing, mainly to confirm that it is Lord Kendall.
Yeah, that would help.
And which room and that type of thing.
It is a risk, though. As soon as we become new people, he might be on his guard.
It's
soon as we become new people.
Well, yeah, as soon as he's aware that there are new people who have an interest in him, he might be more
we'll just
wary than if he
we'll just
doesn't even know we're
mention.
here.
Yeah, but he doesn't know we're here. But we'll just tell that some people in town told us that there was a minor noble, and he would probably be better to approach than the Baron.
Mm.
Right? I don't know. I think it'd be good. Worth a try.
All right, all right. Very least it's something to do.
Okay. So do you guys want to draft a letter to him?
Yes.
Ooh, hey, and I get to whip out my forgery kit.
Oh yeah, you're good at that.
Indeed. So, what would you like to say in the letter?
Oh, jeez. Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
In that voice, yes, I would like to write.
Please write in that voice.
Hello.
It's Miguel Mongrelio, and I have a star of curios and potions.
I am a potion seller.
No, I'd be like Lord Kendall. My name is
No, my sign is no.
Papa Nagi.
No.
Papa Guinea.
Papa Guinea.
No.
Hey, Papa Guinea. It's
Peter Dinklage.
I think I've already met a Peter Dinklage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael Bossio. Yeah, okay. Lord Kendall. Hello, Lord Kendall. My name is Michael Bossio. I am a jeweler from Lochran. And maybe not a Lochran. Where's a place we could say that's not a Lochran?
I mean,
Cameron.
Ellerin. I mean, like
Camrondale.
Hammerdale. That's kind of far, isn't it?
How far would Camrondale be from here?
It's like through the desert, through a lake, through another lake, through a forest.
I mean, if you want to know in miles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 66. So, like 700 and some miles.
Is there a closer town?
Ellerin is closer.
Okay, sure. Let's say Ellerin.
All right, all right.
Ellerin, and just insert name, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the closest cities are Alocran and Thum on either side of it. But then Ellerin is further past Alocran. Bitterhold's about equal distance, but Bitterhold's mostly a military, like Navy port. So
yeah, let's just say Alocran because it's the biggest center city. From Alocran, blah blah blah. Looking to meet up with you. Some people around the city said that you're a minor noble in Hawksridge, and that we should chat with you, and maybe you could help us. Maybe in a partnership on the politics side of the business, so we can expand, something like that.
All right, all right. So that's what we tell him. We're looking to set up like a trade deal. What is our actual goal?
Confirm who he is, confirm what he looks like, learn and talk to him a little bit, see if he's wearing a necklace, like just learn about him and confirm that it is him. We don't even know if it's him.
All right, just get a feel for everything, get more information.
Yeah, or like, do you have anything that you want to add to it? Like,
Not really.
What?
I'm not sure how valuable it'll be.
Okay. Do you have another direction you'd like to go?
Not really.
Yeah. I'm kind of pulling at straws. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Might be a place to start, and maybe you can start up a conversation, and he can talk a little bit about, be like, oh, like, heard that they were saying you recently come to Hawksridge. What brings you here?
Mm-hmm.
What a coincidence that we meet. This is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
crazy.
Right. So, what are you writing in the letter?
We told you.
It's the just the kind of overview of what you guys are here to do.
Yeah, and then we'd
Yeah.
like to talk to him about a partnership, and he can help us with like the politics side and maybe working on some connections, and then that'll allow us to focus on the Drew, and and that there could be some pay in a partnership.
All right. Who would like to write it? It will be a persuasion check.
Probably me.
And he also has his scribe skill.
With your forger kit, make me a check with your forgery.
All right. I do not know how to do that.
Dexterity, and are you proficient with a forger's kit?
I am.
So dexterity plus proficiency.
All right. All right. It's a natural 20.
Oh,
Natural 20.
boom!
All right.
Welcome
Roll
to the jungle.
the persuasion check with advantage.
We got forgery kits.
Yay. Yay. Glad I get to roll that again. That's a dirty 20.
All right. What was the first one?
A 5.
That's way better. As you make this kind of like flowing script on the page, trying to make it as important looking as possible, you do a couple of things to try to spruce up the kind of like cheap paper you're using to make it look more important and fancy. Fold it neatly and carefully into a letter. And then how would you guys like to deliver this, and when would you like to deliver this?
Well, I probably shouldn't be the one to deliver it.
Yeah, and in our disguise, so I help him like think of the disguise for. I'm assuming you're using disguise self.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm also going to cast non-detection on him.
Okay.
Lasts for 8 hours. Non-concentration.
All right. Should I go disguised as like a servant and be like the servant of this guy? Right? Someone deliver.
Just go as this guy. That
Well-
way they've seen you and can confirm that you're that person.
All right. I just don't feel like he would deliver this letter in person.
I don't feel like you're that important to have servants. We're a jeweler. We're not like a.
All right. All
We're
right.
not prince.
All right. I'll tone down the
Yeah, just like a.
Just like a
And are you going now in the evening, or when do you want to go?
Probably, yeah, just in the evening.
Okay. So it's getting to be around 7 o'clock by the time you guys finish this. So if you want to run it up and disguise yourself before you get to the edge of the mountain, you can.
Yeah, give myself a fine robe, a nice little dainty noble-ish hat. Like I looked for fancy clothes to try and impress people. Get this long little noodly mustache that goes down.
Okay.
Yeah, like pretty slimy looking, but also like successful.
Gotcha. Successful slimy.
Yeah.
As you walk up, you can see there's still a guard out by the front gate. There's no longer one at the front door. And he stops you. Yes. Hello.
Good evening. I heard there was a master here.
Who are you looking for?
One Lord Kendall.
Kendall, I'm afraid you will need to make an appointment.
I heard about that here. I'm gonna pull out the note and hand it to him.
Oh, Eddie looks kind of surprised as he grabs it from you.
Yes.
Very well then,
Yes.
I shall have it delivered, and his reply can be delivered to whence?
Well, at the moment I'm staying in the inn, so you can leave it there.
Right, very well, I shall have it delivered to the... What do they call that damn building again?
Ah, the one with the beer stained floor.
I
Nobody?
don't remember, actually.
Why is it on the tip of my tongue?
We're like the something
food.
boar? Was
the
it
food.
boar related?
Blushing Beast. That's
Of course.
Beast.
Something I'm well familiar with.
I shall have it, I'm sure it will be delivered as soon as there's an answer.
Perfect. I eagerly await a response.
Of course.
Good
Well
day.
then, good evening.
I'm
Safe
gonna
travel
turn
down,
on my heel. down the road.
You walk back down the road towards the town below, and eventually can find your brother at the Blushing Beasts.
Wonderful.
Message delivered.
Have like an evening dinner. If we don't get a reply before then, go to bed.
Okay. Are you guys going back to the sawmill?
Yeah, sneaky.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Because you guys.
Oh, and then we let the lady know.
Yeah. We're expecting a letter for a friend of ours.
Also, what name did you give him to deliver it to?
Oh,
And what did you sign the letter with? What name?
Darren the Strongbottom.
Darren the Strongbottom.
Darren Strongbottom.
Yep.
All right.
And so we let the lady know. We have a letter coming for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
We're picking up for one of our friends. His name's Darren Strongbottom, and he'll be arriving later in the. Well, we're not quite sure, but it could
Pretty
be a few-
soon, I think.
Yeah, but we're gonna pick the package up.
Who's
for
your
him.
friend?
Darren Strongbottom.
Right. Who is he?
He's a jeweler.
Yeah.
A jeweler.
Yes.
Oh, what's he doing all the way out here?
Not really sure. He was kind of secretive about it.
Well, how mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do you know him?
Oh, we met him. He's actually from.
Yeah.
I said Ellerin. Or no.
Elokrin. Yeah.
Oh, more of you's from Elokrin.
Yeah.
A very ambitious businessman.
I haven't, no.
It's massive.
I've
Yeah,
heard.
lots of people.
Yeah.
And they've got that great spire in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that looks like a big cylinder.
I thought it was made out of rock.
Yeah, it's made out of rock, but it's like a big cylinder.
Right.
And I think that's where the storm cloaks. The storm cloaks.
I think there's-
We know which ones they are though. What are in that?
right, like the elite guard people.
There's the half cloaks,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the soaring knights. And,
Soaring Knights.
yeah.
I think it's the place where the Soaring Knights are.
Right. I've heard about them. Have you seen them?
Have we? We've seen some
Pro-
flying around.
Every now and then, like they're around. They don't really
Yeah, just from afar,
make
never
themselves
close.
known all that often.
Must be terrifying being under the griffins. Imagine the poop falling on the town below.
I never thought about that. That is terrifying.
Yeah.
I might have to move here now permanently and never go back.
Well, you were talking about it already, weren't
I
you?
know, but I was maybe
I
gonna
know
go
this
back.
is definitely a point.
Could you imagine getting pooped on by a griffin?
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
A point for
yeah.
Hawksridge.
Yeah.
Although we
Definitely.
do have a lot of birds.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's like a lot. Like that's not likely to kill you.
Smaller, you'd think, right?
Well, what do they say? You know, okay, do we take like a big poop from a griffin, or take like either death by 1,000 cuts or death by one big hammer? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I think 1,000 cuts is supposed to be more painful.
Yeah, but like, could you imagine getting shit on by
It's at the
1,000
very
people?
least it's slower, right? Like
Mm.
at least the griffin you don't see it coming. Boom!
Actually-
It's done and over with.
Good
Well,
point.
anyways, I'm excited to meet this friend of yours, and I'll keep an eye out for any mail.
All right.
Thank you. We're not sure when he'll be in, but we'll pick it up for him.
Well, sounds good to me.
Awesome.
All right.
Oh, that it once was a
Right.
cricket.
So you guys are heading to bed for the evening. You awake again the next morning. However, when you get back in, Lyra will be there. So, what new have you discovered? It has been 2 days since we last talked.
Well, we found where we think he's staying.
Yes, okay.
We infiltrated it, found a secret passageway to a castle.
You told me of this.
Oh,
We-
okay. Okay.
We set up.
Then
sorry.
we infiltrated it a second time from the outside, found where he's staying, which room he's in, and then we've set up a correspondence to have a conversation in disguise. Try and
Risky. Risky. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, you let me know what you learn. I have sent word off to Beric, so he will bring what he can.
Oh, can you also deliver another message to him?
Sure.
We should probably let him know about Pulper
I'd let him know of them, yes.
and his henchmen, Mash and Mixture.
You have learned more of them then.
No, I was just making that up.
Oh,
I was like,
Yeah,
you know,
beater and brainer and strainer, whipper.
It is getting less clever very quickly, though.
But yeah, if you can let Barrick know, that way they don't get caught off guard by
I have told
Pulper.
him, yes.
Okay, good. And then maybe we can coordinate with Barrick and we could pincer him and we could actually kill him, take him out.
You want to fight Seven Bugbear and their leader?
Yeah, with the help of Barrick and the rest of the crew.
She gives you like a long look.
You don't think we could take him?
We are thieves. Why would we take them?
It's extra money.
Leave it to the adventurers. They are the ones who want their name known for such good deeds.
Yeah, good point. All right. Yeah, so we're working on things. It's
We'll see
There's
how they
not-
pan out.
not a lot of information, you know?
Yeah.
Either that or you are not very good at what you are doing. We
Hey,
shall see.
we never said this was our specialty. We're making do.
Of course. Well, we did not bring Scar, so our loss.
Well, I think he didn't want to come.
He was busy.
Mm, sure.
See people often?
No, not
No,
usually.
Not usually. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll let you know what we find out in our meeting.
Of course. Well, good luck and don't get caught.
If we do, we'll run away.
Yes, good, but not to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
Thanks.
directly, anyways.
Yes, good. Well then, go to sleep. Get some of your strange rest that you get. And if you hum again, I will stab you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Mm.
All right.
Oh.
You guys get stabbed and meditate. Guys meditate for 4 hours. Your choice whether you got stabbed or not throughout the evening. But she will make good on her promise.
No,
Yeah.
no stabs for me.
No stabs.
So, you guys can wait till the next morning if you desire, or you can get up halfway through the evening. What would you like to get up to?
I want to try and dredge up some more information about anyone who's worked up there and what's going on at the keep.
Okay.
And just information in general.
Where would you like to go looking for this information?
Just in general, talking to people around town.
Okay. I mean, most of the people are working during the day. So do you want to go see them while they're working, or do you want to wait till the evening while they'll be in the tavern?
I guess we could go talk to Liza too, see if she has any more information.
You could, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to Liza, Dre. See what you can drum up.
What? You're not going to talk to Liza alone. She'll like murder herself again.
Okay, good point. Maybe you should come. Okay, we go to see Liza together.
Okay. You guys head over together. You guys arrive outside of the building next to the tavern. The door is closed. You knock upon it. And you hear a, "What?
Hey, Liza.
Go away, demon!"
We're not demons.
That's what they all say. I've seen your myriad of forms.
Yes, we're not demons.
Stay out!
All right. How about we just talk through the door?
If you must.
What if we come in and made tea?
No! Drink your poison.
I'll make your tea.
No! It's not very good.
Okay, what if we went out and bought tea together? Better tea.
I won't be seen with demon kind.
I'm not a demon.
That's what a demon would say. I've seen you shift. You can't fool me anymore.
All right, what would I have to do to convince you?
Let me kill you. You should revert to your true form upon your death, or to ash, like the summoned demons do.
I'm not a demon, so I would die. And I'd be dead.
A likely story.
Okay, what if you're a demon?
Never thought of that.
You know, I could say the same thing that you're saying to me.
Then you shouldn't talk to me. Unless you're a demon. Only demons.
But you know what? Everybody could
consort
be a
with
demon.
demons.
So if I thought everyone was a demon, I could never trust anybody.
No, not everybody's a demon. Don't be ridiculous.
If everyone's a demon, no one is.
So
Everyone's a demon. We're in hell. Why am I talking to you?
what's a good way to? I'm trying to think of like a way that we could prove that we're not demons.
Well, we could disguise ourselves as angels.
I don't think holy water would affect demons. Just undead.
But if we're like if we're like celestials, we can't also be demons.
That's true. He makes a point. Liza,
Yes?
we have some questions for you.
Very suspicious.
If you help us out, we will leave you alone.
What do you want to know?
We want to talk to you about Lord Kendall.
What about him?
What he's doing here.
I've told you all I know about him.
Okay. Do you know anything about the Lord Corvus?
What do you want to know?
It seems like a pretty evil place up there. Stuff going on in the
Why?
castle.
Evil.
I don't know.
Perhaps.
And people are going missing.
Maybe you'd like it there.
I don't know. I'm just interested about people going missing and stuff.
Why are all old people so difficult?
I don't know. Because she thinks we're demons.
Ugh. Like, can't wait until I'm in my 800s and can treat everyone this way.
Oh, I know how we can prove it. You know that all demons bleed fire.
False?
What else do they bleed?
Blood?
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Not true.
They do.
I don't
You-
think so.
Only a demon would know.
I've seen my fair share of demons, boy. They don't bleed fire.
Okay. You used to be a demon hunter?
No?
So what are you? What do you do?
I'm Liza.
Yeah, but you've seen a lot of demons. Not the average person.
You
sees-
won't get my true name, fool.
I don't want your true name. Dre, I don't think she knows anything.
What gives you that impression?
Useless information.
That's far from useless. Now we know that demons don't bleed fire.
Yeah.
What else do
Oh.
you know about demons?
Less than you, demon!
Damn it.
I'm done here, Dre.
You can hear the voice. He's getting, like, closer.
I feel like we're wasting our time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. We might as well head out.
Yeah, let's go check if we've gotten a letter back.
Yeah. Like and slowly start to walk away.
I start to walk away. You're, like, over the tavern when you hear a like slam of something opening. You see a window above the door open, and she dumps something out over the doorway, and then looks around, turns over, and sees you two there. Damn! And slams the door closed. Sort of the window closed.
Jesus.
God, she's nuts.
She is straight baddie.
It was better in the alternate timeline when she was dead.
Yeah, but we would have lost the inn owner.
True.
Did the response come in?
You guys go in, and you can see the tavern owner there. No, I'm afraid I haven't gotten anything yet.
All right. Ugh.
Okay. Can you tell us some more about the town?
Me or the lady?
You.
What would you like to know about the town?
I'm blanking on where to look, Isaac. On what to do.
Well, I mean,
information.
there's the mill. So if you want to bother people while they're working, there's the mill is the kind of primary employment, other than Master Corvus, which would involve like being employed at the keep or something of the sort.
Mhm.
Other than that, in the evening, most of the town gathers in the tavern for a couple of drinks. They had a mixed reception towards you. They've seemed fairly cautious towards you guys, but curious. I mean, other than that, there's plenty of people who stay at home during the day, but that would involve knocking on doors.
I don't know, Dre. Maybe we try and mix with people at the inn tonight after work.
You guys know one gentleman who's staying at the inn who you've talked to before and gotten some information from, the one who was missing his leg.
Yeah. Could talk to him again, right? We have plans to meet with him when Barrett gets here.
Yes, that's true. Well, yeah. Let's talk around and see what's up. See if we can talk to some people while we're waiting for a response.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are going to the lumberyard?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys can head over. There's a mix of people at the lumberyard, mostly men, but there's a couple of women mixed in as well. For the most part, human. There's one orc there, however, and one or two who might be half elves. You're not sure.
Okay. Who do you want to speak to, Dre?
I'm getting a good feeling about that one. I'm gonna walk over to them.
Who was it?
Okay, you walk over to the orc.
I'll go talk to the half elves.
Okay, you will walk over to the two half elves as your brother walks over to the orcish woman who
Do his first.
turns towards you.
Hey there.
Hello? What do you want, huh?
I was wondering, do you mind if I take a couple minutes out of your workday?
Looks around. I not mind. I not mind.
All right. I've been asking around and no one seems to know much of anything about this Lord Kendall fellow.
Lazy noble.
Is that it? Like I don't know, because I'm trying to figure out like what he does, and he doesn't seem to be up to anything.
I don't know do anything. Lazy. Just rent house and stay there.
It's so weird. Like, what do you think he's doing here?
He is noble. They are lazy. It is what they do.
Jeez. How
They
long
just
have you
only-
been here?
Me. Long time.
Yeah. Not a lot of orcs around here that I've seen.
Just me.
Ugh.
What you want, huh? We're burning time.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of... I don't know. Who do you think would know something?
Hyla. She know lots.
We've had...
There is Kostia. She
Yeah.
always after the nobles. You know? Digging for gold, but not in mines.
Yeah, I think I get what you mean. Well,
Council might know.
who?
Council, I know. Liza been to visit him, and Tilka go see him.
The council is one person?
No.
Or, well, where do I find them?
Liza, she is by Hylas.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
I know about Liza, but who did she go and see?
The lazy,
Which lazy?
the lazy one you ask about. Yes.
Oh. Oh. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Her and Tilka go see him. Not together.
Who's that?
Tilka.
Yeah. I don't think I've met them yet.
Oh. He live over by Baron.
Where? Where is he? Like in the castle?
No. No, Tilka on council. He lives over by Baron, in the top of town.
Top of town. All right. Is it easy to see his house?
You see all the houses. Small town.
Which one is his though?
It is the one there, you see, with the chimney on the other side.
Okay. Okay. Well, thanks. That helps a lot. It gives me somewhere to go to. Enjoy cutting wood.
Okay, well. Okay, I guess.
All right. Then I'll go see what Bear's been up to.
Okay. As you've walked over to, I mean, they're not together, so do you want to walk over to the female or the male half elf?
The male.
Okay. You walk over to him and he glances up. What do you want, stranger?
I just have a conversation. Get to know some of the locals.
Well, I'm working now.
That's good. What are you doing?
Cutting wood.
Oh, okay. You're a lumberjack as well?
When they need me in the woods, I'm in the woods. When they need me here, I'm here.
That's good. What, where are you from originally?
Yourself? Here?
Here? You grew up here? Okay.
Most of us did.
Oh, yeah. Well, you never know where people are from. It's always I don't know. Seems like
Don't wonder about much around here.
you sound not impressed with it.
It's a good enough town. Good as any. Better than some.
Yeah, better than some. Yeah. What did you do before the
If you're
lumberjack?
just after small talk, maybe we can talk in the tavern instead.
I thought we were in the tavern.
No, you guys went to the lumberyard.
Why did we? Oh no, I didn't go to the lumberyard.
Yeah, you guys said you went to the lumberyard to talk to people.
Okay, no, we went to. Sorry, I thought we went and just waited till people were in the tavern at the nighttime.
No, we have to kill time until then.
Just and then it moves.
Okay, so if you,
I would have let Alex just do that. He talks.
Sure, yeah, okay.
Sure.
So he
I didn't know we were in that.
talks to the orcish lady, and then you can walk back over to your brother and tell him all that you have learned.
All right. So there seems to be some guy named Tilka who's friends with the Baron, and he
Okay.
lives on like the north side of town, in the house with the weird chimney on it.
And he's friends with the Baron.
Or at least is close to them. He was on a council of some sort. I don't know. She wasn't very clear.
A council.
Yeah,
Let's look into this council.
that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
let's try and find some information tonight about the council. What they do.
Sure. Do you want to go talk to this Tilka guy while
Yeah.
we wait?
Well, let's do that. Well, when we can just ask about the council, like, hey, we're just wondering because we might move here. What the council's about.
All right.
Okay. So we go over to Tilka's.
Okay. You guys walk towards the building, and you get there, and you can see just a nice kind of like settled house. Looks to be one story, constructed mostly out of wood. There's a chimney peeking out of the roof off to one side. No smoke coming from it, though. It's got a nice kind of like front porch, and there's a rocking chair, and you can see sitting on it is a dragonborn man of a gray scaled complexion, and he's got a pipe in his mouth that he's smoking from. He looks to be in his later years, although it's kind of hard to tell with dragonborn. And he's got a kind of thick cloak on despite the warmer temperature of the climate. He's just rocking there, smoking, looking out, and there's a couple of kids playing around on the street that he glances over and watches every once in a while.
So you occasionally yell, "Get off my lawn, you punk kids!"
No, he's got a kind of affable smile on his face.
Okay. Hey, Tilka,
Yes,
how you doing?
I am good. Oh, you are the strangers.
Yes.
Yes, I've heard of you.
Okay. Do you have a minute?
Yes, come, please.
Well, my name is Yonbar.
Yonbar.
This is my brother Drailvon.
Hold on. Okay, as he kind of like slowly pulls himself out of his chair to standing and gives you guys like a little bow, hand on his waist, and then slowly deposits himself back in. takes a drag off of his pipe. I've heard of you. I am Tilka. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What can I help you with? Hey.
Well, you probably heard that we're maybe thinking of moving here.
Yes, neighbors.
Yeah,
Good.
but
Been some time since new blood in town.
yeah. Well, and we're trying to get the lay of the land, and some people are, more friendly than others, but I find it's really hard to find any information about anything going on here.
It is a small town. The people are cautious,
Yeah.
Not all of the people who come here are good folks. Some come looking to hide from trouble. Sometimes trouble follow.
Oh,
Mm.
have you guys had some trouble?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay.
There was 2 thieves ran from law who come here. Well, they
2
were caught
thieves.
eventually, yes, but the side who caught them were not so nice to our town on their way through.
Okay.
Hmm.
What did they do?
Oh, well, they'd hid out in Gorham's old place, and they burnt it to the ground to make them run out,
Gorham's old place.
Yes,
Where's
he
that?
has built over it. It is down the road the end of the switchback.
Would we know what that is?
Yeah, the whole town's built on like 2 levels of a
well, we
switchback.
know what building.
You wouldn't know which building exactly he's talking
Okay.
about.
So the thieves were hiding under that place, and they burnt him out.
Hiding in it, they burnt it out. Yes.
And they caught the thieves.
Mm-hmm.
What were the thieves doing?
They were hiding from pursuers, but not very well.
Clearly.
Makes sense. Well, we were just
Mm.
trying to get the lay of the land and find out. We heard about a council.
Yes, I am on the council. Yes.
Okay. What is the council about?
The council is for problems in the town. A couple of us old folks sit around and give advice and nobody listens.
Okay.
He has kind of a smile, like a grin on his face when he says that.
Sounds pretty, above bar.
Yes, nothing special.
Trey, did you have something to say?
No. You're doing
So,
well.
what do you want to know about Hawksridge?
Well, one name that keeps coming up that's pretty mysterious is this Lord Finnegan? Kendall. Lord Kendall.
Kendall, yes, he is noble. He come sometime, a few months maybe. He is connected with Lord Corvus. He stays and ostensibly rent room.
Okay.
Yes, I have met with him. Yes, he is okay. A little, and he like taps his head. A little lives up here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Little spacey.
So, not so. He is important there, and he likes to be important, so he lives there.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Does he do something around here, or is he just...
No. He is noble.
Okay.
Corvus, at least, train the dog and such things. But and I am not wide travel, but from what I understand, pretty normal nobles do very little.
Yeah, makes sense.
They sign papers.
Do you know which family he's from?
The Kendall family.
Okay, I've never heard of them. I'm from a Lochran, so I'm not...
I do not know where they are from. Somewhere towards the border.
Okay, like border of Carr, or...
Yes, that direction.
Makes sense. Another question I have, like, obviously we've, been looking around for work, and we've heard some rumors about people working for Lord Corvus.
Yes, most of town work for Corvus. Yes, Alberto, his butler, he do the hiring on Fridays. He do it actually just from house over there, and he points down about 2 buildings up from him.
Okay.
Yes, he does the hiring there for the staff at the keep, and also for the mill, the lumberyard.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I just, I've heard some things that some people don't like working there, and I've also heard about people going missing.
Yes, it is unfortunate. Corvus, not so much the Alberto too, not so much the friendly type. They go through people quite quickly. Unfortunately, some have, been where they did not belong and were executed. Others were caught by the dogs, and did not
Eaten.
make it. I do not know about eaten, but mauled.
Okay.
Yes, and some just do not come.
Okay. Makes sense. So if we went over there to that building, we could talk to. Like, we're not looking for.
On Friday, yes.
Yeah. Maybe just check it out.
Well, maybe you check it out with the townspeople. Alberto, not so friendly. Maybe not the best for questions.
Hmm.
No, I mean like maybe just go try out like a day working there or something.
If you are not looking for long time work, I not think you get job.
Okay.
They go through many people. Chances are you only work there for a day, but they are looking for some commitment.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for the information. Is there anything else we should know about the town, or?
Stay out of trouble, and people will warm up. You are new face. Stay cautious. You hear a week, 2 week, people will warm up. You are young. Talk to people in the tavern. They will talk to you.
Yeah. And then that big apartment building up there that Lord Kendall is staying in. Who else stays up there?
Oh, a few members from Corvus family.
Okay.
Yes.
He has lots of family, or?
Not lots right now, but sometimes more, sometimes less. Depends on generation. Not so many in this generation. His father, many more, but now just Corvus and a few others.
Okay. Does he have brothers or sisters?
No brothers, no sisters. No, it is other line, not landed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many Corvuses are staying in there right now?
Only one family.
One family.
Yes.
Husband, wife, and kids, or?
Husband, wife, and one boy. Yes.
Younger or older?
He is young. He is young. But many are young to me, so.
Well, yeah.
But he is quite young.
Okay, makes sense. I thank you very much for all the information. I know a lot of it might seem trivial, but it helps someone gain an idea of the place, and
Well, of course. We have all been talking for so long about these things. We forget,
Well, and sometimes it's it's like okay, well there's a a toe not to step on. This is a good person to talk to. It's good to have that kind of stuff.
Well, too bad around here. Not get in fight.
Yeah.
That is all. But people cautious, but kind.
Now, maybe you could tell us a little bit about Liza.
What do you want to know about Liza?
She is crazy.
No, Liza, she is a bit strange, but head very firm.
What does she do?
Liza, some you are sick. You go see Liza. She helped.
Okay.
Yes, much time in the forest. She know it better than the hunters.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that makes sense.
She is also on council.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Been like that for a long time.
Yes.
Okay, so she's been a long resident of Hawksridge.
Yes. She moved here many years ago.
Is who else is on the council?
Council is me, is Liza, is Marjorie. There is Four.
I hold up 4 fingers.
No. There is me, there is Marjorie, there is Liza, and there is Foe.
Who's Foe?
Foe is other man on council.
Oh.
2 women, 2 men.
What does he do?
Foe was woodworker, but nowadays just hobby.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you for all the information.
Oh, you are welcome, neighbor.
Okay. I'm done talking.
Yeah, that was really helpful.
Well, nice to meet you both, and like I said, they warm to you.
I hope.
Awesome. Thanks. I'll take my leave.
He grins at both of you and takes a puff and waves you guys off.
All right, what time is it?
I mean, you guys probably not yet midday.
Hmm.
Does not take long to walk to the mill and then walk to Tilka's.
Yeah.
All right, we still have some time. What do we still not know?
Well, where the jewel is.
Yeah. That I don't think any of them are gonna know.
Yeah. So it yeah. So something, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I say we just wait until our meeting.
All right,
See
let's
what
go
we-
check and see if a letter's been dropped off. You
Sorry,
never
love.
know.
Nothing yet.
Darn it. All right.
Does it usually take him that long?
I don't know. I've never had a meeting with him.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Does he see a lot of people?
The only people I know who've been to see him are Tilka and Liza. I know, I know, I know she was asking a lot of questions about him, but my little tardy bard maid here never did end up going to see him.
Oh, she couldn't get an appointment.
Well, she heard she was short and lost interest.
Oh, no.
Well,
There you go. So,
Shame she's got such high standards.
well, she'll find somebody one day.
I rather doubt it.
Yeah. Don't got a lot of faith.
Picky as can be. You've got to be rich and good looking and tall and it's got a lot to learn, that lass.
Well, the older you get, maybe the broader her perspective will end up being.
Well, hopefully she's not past her childbearing years by then.
Good point. Somebody's got to take care of you.
Well, that's the truth.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, you're welcome. Like I said, as soon as I have it, if you come by, I'll let you know.
Okay.
all right.
Okay. Do you guys want to do anything, or just
I'm
wait
out of
until you
ideas.
guys? Do you guys want to talk to anybody in the evening, or do you guys just want to wait until you get a letter back?
Probably just wait. I don't know who else to talk to.
Yeah. Because right now, the information we're missing that would help us is like basically just like where the thing is that we need. And
Yeah.
maybe like the layout of the castle.
I don't want to. I don't want to break into the castle unless there's no other option.
But we do have a way to the castle, which is helpful.
We do, yes, if we need to. For sure. So let's see how the meeting goes.
Yeah, it's neither of those things we can really ask people about.
Yeah.
Right. So, you guys end the day with no answer. You get some rest. Come the next morning and you stop by the tavern. Sorry, nothing yet.
Ugh.
I'm just messing with you. Here you are. She pulls the
Oh.
letter out.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Cool. What does it say?
You open up the letter and it's got like it's sealed with some red wax, and you pop it open and look inside, and you can see a very short letter, and it's basically Darren, please come and meet me between the hours of 3 and 4.
That's it.
That's all.
Okay.
We are in.
Just signed Lord Kendall at the bottom.
Okay.
And we have his handwriting.
We do, and it's signed. Wonderful. All right.
We don't say that out loud right in front of the lady, by the way.
What a noob.
Oh yes, we have the perfect thing we need now to rob this place blind. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you guys just want to wait until 3
Yeah.
and go there?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, well, one of you heads up.
So I'm going to cast non-detection on him.
Okay.
So that and then you can do your disguise self.
Yeah.
You can't detect your disguise self, and then I am going to cast invisibility on. I'm actually going to cast Find Familiar first. So
Okay.
Alex, can you knock 10 gold off of my spell components?
Yes.
I think I have 40.
You have 30 now, so you'll have 20 after this.
Okay, and I'm going to make him into a spider. And I'm going to cast invisibility on my spider.
I don't know if spider is.
It
not.
is one of them.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
You can turn him into just about anything. Any.
It gives you a list of options, but
But
spider
really
is among them.
any like creature. You can.
I don't know that for sure, but anyways, you change it into a spider.
Yep.
And you cast invisibility over it.
Invisibility on it. Yeah, close, and it kind of just sitting up in his collar.
Okay.
In a place where even if the invisibility left, it's not a big spider. It's just
Yeah.
little.
You just have that creepy feeling of spider legs on your neck as it's nestled in your collar. And I take it you're disguising self into the same form as last time with the long Fu Manchu.
Yeah.
All right. You head your way up, and you can see the.
I'm actually going to cast the invisibility on myself. Myself and the spider.
Okay.
So that I can get within 100 feet of the.
Okay.
Of the building.
Sure. Yeah, you can sneak into the woods nearby.
And I'd wait till the last minute.
Yeah. As you walk up and you see a guard standing there. Hello.
Hello. I was told to be here at the hours between 3 and 4.
Yeah, go on in.
Thank you. I give him a little. And I walk past.
You walk by and
like a little half bow with a mixture of a.
Guard at the front door, standing there, sees you coming and turns and pounds on the door with his fist a couple of times, and then turns back.
And we've confirmed that it is the room that we thought.
What? He's knocking on the front door of the building.
Oh, all right.
Just wait a while, please.
Love the architecture.
Bong, ding.
Guard nods.
Dong, bong, ding.
So, any action around here?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. Is this place interesting at all? Is there anything I have to worry about?
Might want to watch your manners. That's all.
Noted.
As you wait for 30 minutes before the door is pulled open, and you see a human man, short brown hair, green eyes, maybe like 5'6" or shorter, like somewhere in around there, looking at you, looking like he's pushing 40, kind of like, and it's catching up to him as well. He's got some like crow's feet around the eyes and glasses hanging around his neck, a fine robe on him that looks like it's been taken care of immaculately. Yes, please do come in. Sorry, I was terribly busy.
Sorry,
so not a bother at all.
Huddled in the trees, and I am basically looking through the spider senses, hearing and sight.
Okay. As you hear this as well, please come in. I'm afraid I've sent the servants away for the day, but
no problem. No problem at all.
I would offer you some tea, but I'm afraid, as I said, the servants are gone. Please come with me to the sitting room, and he leads you over
pleasure.
To another, like just a room off to the right, right beside the kitchen, but in front of it, and there's a large window looking out to the front, and there's a couple of couches in there that he sits down at. He doesn't offer you a seat, he just sits down and looks over. So, I understand you are a jeweler.
Yes.
Well, I haven't seen many jewelers out here, although I have employed some before. And you're looking for some sort of arrangement with me then?
Yes, I'm looking to expand. Somewhere untouched. just begging for a little bit of hope.
Well, you found a rather backwoods, if I do say so, town, and not many here will be able to afford jewelry of any sort.
Well, I have a wide range of objects. Some of them are in a quite affordable range.
Well, uh, hmm, they mostly trade with sticks and bits of bread, from what I understand.
That is unexpected, but we'll see what we can do.
Mm,
I am more interested in you. I am looking for someone to form a partnership with.
What sort of partnership are you proposing?
Well, I have material. I, however, need someone to vouch for me.
Hmm.
You seem like a reputable source. Someone with
And
connections.
you to who? The only ones around here who could afford it would be I and the Corvuses.
Well, they are, to be honest, a bit of a tough nut to crack.
Hmm.
I've been wildly unsuccessful in getting an audience or even, you know, much of
Yes,
a...
well, he doesn't waste his time with just anybody, you know. I do happen to have his ear, however.
That's, I believe, something very valuable.
And what sort of business would you like discussed with him?
Well, I'm always open to more customers, perhaps some custom work if they are looking for anything.
Well, honestly, your best bet with him would be pandering to his pets.
Oh, jewelry for beasts.
It's rather a ghastly thought, I know, but I'm sure he would leap for it
That
if
is,
you manage to gain an audience and not immediately find yourself on his doorstep.
you have quite the business sense. And I'm gonna sort of like look him up and down, see if he's
His grin like just splits wider. He's not really looking at you as he does it, just smiling. Looks like he's posing for a portrait.
mhm. uh what's he wearing? Is there any jewelry on him? Like,
He's got a rather like thick-looking diamond ring on his
mhm.
hand. Other than that, there's no other jewelry
All
adorning
right.
him.
All right. And as I'm talking, I'm sort of taking a look around.
I notice you've been glancing around. Do you like my abode?
It's quite lovely. You own the whole thing?
Yes, of course. Well, rented, really.
Mhm.
I would purchase a better place, but they didn't have any around, so
Well,
we'll make do
yes.
for now.
You take what you can get, I suppose.
Well, we're relegated to such things, really.
Mhm. Well,
Perhaps you would like a tour.
I would love one.
Well, this is, of course, the sitting room. I would show you the kitchen, but I try to stay out of there. It's for the servants, you know.
Mhm.
We have this. There is a gaming room. As he leads you over off to the other side of the house, and you can see the other like kind of front windowed room is just like a large open area. There's a couple of couches like pushed to the side, and you can see a couple of training weapons. They look to be like real steel training weapons set on the side, and he leads you over to a another door. This is the laundry, but we'll skip that. And he takes you to the stairs. This rather impressed with. I hear they pulled the stone from Gearhammer. It was commissioned from. So,
Really?
you know, some nice things as he leads you up. This is the second floor. Um, a few of the staff stay up here. And
Yeah.
the stairs over here lead to the rooftop garden. And he starts pulling you up onto the roof, and you can see the two spots. We've got
Yeah.
the tomatoes and the, I believe these are called chiropods. As he points over at the sugar snap peas.
Yeah. By the way, as we're going along, my eyes are peeled for anything, any like places you could sort of like hide something away, and like hiding places or hidden safe location potentials, just like
Make me a
anything.
perception check. Perception.
Paras. Hey, it's a horse of mine. That's a 19.
19. Not much. It's pretty like whoever lives here is pretty sparse with their furnishings. There's a couple of paintings on the walls that I suppose could side safes or things behind them. The training room especially is not very well adorned. It's just got the weapons kind of set up on the racks, a couple of couches. There is a fireplace in the room you were meeting him in. And then he hasn't really showed you any other rooms besides that. Glancing to the kitchen, it's a reasonable sized kitchen for the building that it's in.
Okay.
So my spider is gonna edge up under the collar where it can't be seen.
Okay.
And where it can still hear.
Yeah.
And then I am going to drop invisibility.
Okay.
And put myself where I can't be seen, where I'm in the forest.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast message to Dre.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, compliment him on his ring. And be like, you seem to be a man of fine taste. Do you have any other wonderful pieces?
This is lovely.
Yes, well, it's something to keep the servants busy. I, of course, choose the arrangements. Their style is horrid.
And as he gestures, I'm like, my goodness. How did I miss it? And I'm gonna grab his hand and look at his ring.
Oh, well, I was rather waiting for you to say something, being a jeweler and all that. Tell me, what is this?
Absolutely beautiful is what it is.
I can see you're a man of fine taste.
I would have saw it.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing the different jewels for my components and stuff for spells, and considering that I have a diamond for my fine familiar, would I know that it's a diamond?
Probably, like, you couldn't be certain, but it looks like it to you.
Okay. It's a diamond. And they use message as a diamond.
Yes. This is a wonderful stone. What other pieces do you have?
Oh, I have plenty, but they're out of fashion at the moment.
Oh, I feel your pain.
Tell him that fashion is very different in Alokran.
Nonetheless, depending on what you have, you could set a new trend. The isolation here means that you have all of the say in what's popular.
Well, I suppose if we were to get the village dances into that sort of thing.
Well, that's my dream.
And he stops and turns. Oh, someone's calling me. If you'll just give me a moment, as he starts heading back down the stairs into the house, and you're left on the roof, and you can see the guard patrolling up there as he glances at you every once in a while.
All right. So I'll take a look around at the plants, and then make my way back downstairs. Or did he give the impression I should stay?
It's up to you.
All right. In that case, I'll head downstairs, and once I'm out of sight of anybody, I'm gonna like re-up disguise self just to be safe.
Okay. As you head down the stairs, you find yourself alone in that hallway between the bottom floor and the roof. So you can recast that on yourself as you're getting on to an hour at this point, especially with the long wait you had. You would hear him downstairs. You only hear half the conversation. It sounds like he's talking to somebody. Yes, well, quite. Well, you know how it goes with business. Well, throw some money at them then. As he just seems to be talking to somebody on the other side of the door, of like the front door.
Okay, like the front door of the.
He would have heard that from the roof, the conversation out the front door.
Yes, but he's not on the roof.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get closer and just sort of be like admiring something on a wall while listening into their conversation.
as you're like admiring, he stops and closes the door. But pardon, sorry, this is rather important business. Maybe I could get you to wait for me on the roof.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't intend to intrude. And I'll slowly make my way up.
Okay. As he turns back to the door, not talking quietly at all. Yes, well, I don't really care what he thinks. That's why he's not in charge. Tell him I'll have him sacked.
Spider is going to leap off onto the banister
Okay.
and start to make his way over to a secret place where he can listen.
Okay. Make me a spider, which has a stealth of 4.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
17.
17. As the spider creeps over, pretty easy not to notice a spider, although you haven't really seen cobwebs or anything by any measure in here. But creeps over, and make me a perception check.
I'm just going to put myself in a little crack and listen.
Yep.
What's my perception? Well, it'd be my own because I'm listening to it myself.
Well, it's more about the spider's ability here, so it's +0.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're hearing whatever the spider hears, so the spider has to hear it first.
14.
14. You don't hear any other side to the conversation. It's just him talking, and then there's silence, and then he talks, and then there's some silence. Occasionally, he seems to like interject.
Okay. I'm gonna move closer to see if I can get like above the door and on the wall, or kind of go up to the roof and come over like that.
Make me another stealth check.
22.
Right, as the spider crawls up to the ceiling and kind of edges along it. As you're on the ceiling, you can kind of see from above him down. There's no one through the doorway.
I'm going to use message back to Trey. He's faking it. He's talking to no one.
How interesting, as I'm looking at a plant.
Spider's just gonna...
Can I hear anything from the roof?
You can hear his voice muffled from the roof.
Okay.
The spider's just going to find a nook up in the roof and hide.
Okay, you can pull over and hide behind one of the draperies for one of the windows.
Yeah.
Minute passes. 2 minutes.
Right. Gonna look back and forth. Grab a snap pea and put it in my mouth.
How dare you!
Grab one of the guard is like, I wouldn't if I were you.
No one takes Greg on wild snap peas.
Oh, my apologies. They're quite good.
Did you eat one?
Yeah.
Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Well, are they edible things?
Oh yeah. They put a pesticide on them. Please make me a con save.
It's a 13.
13. Your stomach, like as he says it, starts to like roil a little bit. You're like, oh, as you start to like feel it come up, just this like kind of sickness rising in, like you just feel like you're gonna throw up, and you're like fighting to hold it in.
An interesting experience. Please excuse me, and I'm gonna go into the kitchen. Let nature take its course, while also looking around for anything interesting in the kitchen.
You head down the stairs as he shuts the door as your footsteps go down. Excellent timing. I just finished, please.
Oh, perfect.
I trust you've seen enough of the house.
Oh, yes.
Please come sit as he leads you back to the sitting room.
All right.
You sit down, stomach just like like doing little backflips.
Spider will reposition itself.
Okay, you can crawl and start like crawling up the back of his clothes and the back of the couch. So then, we had talked about some arrangement.
Yes.
Well, I suppose I could run it by Master Corvus. How long will you be in town for?
Only a few days, maybe a week, if things are looking promising. I do have other prospects.
Well, sadly, I'm sure Corvus has time, but I'm going to be terribly busy the coming week. I'm sure I couldn't get you in earlier than a month. I'd like to be there if I can at all make it, you see?
Okay, okay. I understand. Well, I can certainly do some rewriting of my schedule if necessary.
Yes, well, it shouldn't take more than a month.
All right. Well, send me word.
Right, and still to that little hovel they call a tavern?
Well, I likely won't be in town, so how about have you heard in Lochran there's a place called the Local Verve. Ah, it is an establishment of high repute that I
No?
occasionally and
I'll address it to Darren at the local Verve.
yes, that would be most wonderful.
I'm like, act enthusiastically and see if we can try one more time about to look at his other pieces.
Now, are you absolutely sure you won't show me anything else you have?
Oh, yes, I got out of the fashion game a while ago, and I won't embarrass
Mm,
myself any further than
that
necessary.
that's most disappointing.
As well, before I went, I made sure to get a few choice pieces that I'm sure are coming back into style very soon, so perhaps if you come back at another time.
Very wise, very wise. You have them stored safely, I presume.
Oh, I'm not too worried. What's a few pieces of jewelry?
I whisper to him, I'm like, act absolutely abashed.
My good sir, I must insist you find us a location worthy of them. Here, please allow me to help you. Where is somewhere secure I will help you find a hiding place.
Oh, you jewelers are so silly. Don't worry your little head about it. I'm sure to you it's quite the prize, but to me it's a trifle.
Well, very well, suit yourself. I'd be
Oh,
most
don't look so puppy dog-eyed at me now.
horrified if anything were to happen to them.
And like, I'm like, try for one more thing. Just tell him that if you were able to take a sketching for your own personal catalog.
Now that ring you have,
Hmm.
would you be open to it being recreated? Not as beautiful as yours, obviously, but almost an homage to it. That the people of this town could hope to one day buy, to one day hope to live in the shoes that you do.
Oh, well, um,
Obviously, for a share of the profits.
your flattery, but I doubt they could afford even a portion of it.
Such is life, I suppose.
But if you wanted to put it in one of your catalogs so that those fine folks at your shop got a taste of real fashion, I wouldn't be opposed.
Oh, you have a mind for big games, I see.
Well, I must at least be generous somewhat. I did have quite the eye for fashion, as I said.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Indeed.
if I've gotten out of the game, perhaps, some aspiring young can learn from my humble piece here.
That is so generous of you. Here, if you'll hand it to me, I will make a sketch.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
14.
14. Of course, as he pulls it off and hands it to you.
All right. Is there a table around here somewhere?
There's one in front of you. There's like a coffee table that you
Okay.
could sit down and sketch on.
Okay. Do I go for it? This is out of character. Do I go for it?
Go for what? Sorry.
Uh, I no,
So I was,
I won't go. I won't go for it.
oh, to steal it.
Yeah.
I was saying, ask him if you can like sketch his pieces into your like sketchbook for so you can make future jewelry. Hopefully, he'd let you see the other pieces for that. But
Alex, go ahead and make me an insight check.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but that is a 0.
All right, continue on.
All right. I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna consider trying to swap it out for a minor illusion, but change my mind. I'm gonna sketch it using my
Make me a
forger.
performance check.
Oh, what?
Make me a performance check.
Oh, it's a natural 20.
Okay, as you do what are you proficient in performance?
No.
No. So
I'm proficient with a forgery kit though. Just
yeah, I mean it's mostly line work, so it's quite well done. You don't do much shading, but the line work is expertly reproduced. It's an amateur job, but it's a well done amateur job.
I don't really let him I don't let him see it too much. I'm just like,
okay,
it's perfect.
He's craning over the top of your book the whole time, looking down.
Well, I suppose if you must.
Well, quite well done.
Oh,
as
thank
he
you.
grabs the ring and slips it back onto his hand.
Artistry isn't my strongest suit, but...
Well, we all have our calling.
Yes. Of course.
Well then, to have a good day, I'm sure you know your way out, yes?
Oh yes. I know every place. Like the back of my hand once I've seen it.
What a talent!
Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't come in handy very often, but it's something I like to hone.
Well, we all have our peculiarities.
Yes. Alright. Have a good day. I hope to hear from you soon.
Of course, yes, as soon as possible, but you must understand, I have a terrible lot going on.
Oh, I've heard.
I snort to myself in the woods.
Toodaloo.
As you head out the door, as you turn.
All right.
And you make it out. You make it a little ways down the path before you turn and heave your guts into the trees around you. As your stomach is just like, further and further.
Wretch, spew!
Right. You feel quite a bit better after getting whatever was in your stomach out, but you still don't feel great. Your stomach's still kind of roiling a bit behind it.
I need to learn not to eat things that randomly grow on plants, man.
Oh, that's the second round.
Second time.
You guys wouldn't know this, but he ate a fruit.
I was told not to eat said fruit.
He was told not to, and it made him extremely sick, and he had horrible nightmares, and he gained a phobia of cats.
Permanently.
And nearly died.
And
nearly died. Here I go, eating snap peas off of bushes on roofs.
Yeah. And it's funny because I was like trying to hint at it about how like the cherry tomatoes were all eaten, but the snap peas weren't. But,
even Drill's theme song is "Don't you put it in your mouth, don't you put it in your mouth, because it's not good to eat. It'll make you sick
or die."
Your brother walks out to see you wiping your mouth off, and you can smell the vomit in the air as you walk over.
Why are you throwing up?
Oh, you know, nerves.
Okay, I'm gonna like snap Roscoe over onto my shoulder.
So there's now this spider perched on your shoulder.
Good job, Roscoe. Under the collar.
Starts rubbing its two front legs together, and then.
Oh my god, that man is a mess.
He's actually full of shit.
Yes. I'm surprised his eyes are green and not brown.
Yeah, me too. Exactly.
Oh, I have so many jewels, but you can only see this one.
It's 8:14, so we're going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break here. Now with music!
Ba-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do. We're back.
We're back.
Welcome back, folks. Sadly...
You just missed, like, the best joke I've ever made in my life.
Oh, man. We were joking that when Barrick shows up, they were going to tell them all about the town and, like, where they think they were going to move in and, like, the best houses in the area, the best date spots.
Yeah.
You know, everything but any useful information for what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And then Alex said...
Oh, do I? Hey, watch out for Kostya. She'll cost you.
Ah!
Oh, it's not as good the second time, but just
It's not-
just rest assured, it was a lovely, genuine chuckle between all of us.
Oh, and that woman thinks we're demons.
Just sort of import that into your memory.
Yes, it was funny in context.
Mhm.
And I will give you
Hey,
a D8
but-
inspiration for it.
Oh
Thank
no, it won't even be on the recording because we weren't being tracked. But I do get inspiration. So there.
What won't be on the recording?
Oh, right, because it'll just be the Be Right Back screen. They don't get to hear
Oh,
our
yeah,
behind the scenes chat.
Yeah, no, that's a secret.
Maybe
really-
one day that'll be a Patreon goal.
right?
Like,
How
do
would
you want to see behind?
Do you want to
the
see
wheel-
like roughly 5 minutes of random conversation?
we start a second stream? Exactly. We go on break.
the
Yeah.
break stream?
Like
That's
make
behind
our
the
whole
paywall.
setup way too complicated.
This guy's just making tea. He's not even doing it. correct.
They all just leave and then come back.
You can hear like a fart from one of the bathrooms.
That guy's taking a shit. And what? Are you adverse to honey? Do you just hate fun? Like,
Right, back on track.
Anyways,
You are just finished puking, your brother coming over, and you guys chatting about this
Yeah.
very genuine noble here, who's definitely not down on his luck in any way, shape,
no,
or form.
definitely has 100% of the success he claims to.
I think he might have sold the necklace.
Do you think?
Yeah, maybe to Lord Corvus
That's an interesting idea.
to try and make back some of his money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like he's the kind of guy who would hold it back. I feel like if he had it, he'd flaunt it.
Or is it a family thing? The problem is he refused to talk about it at all. I tried a couple times.
He's friends with Corvus, right? He's not family.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's not a family thing, for sure.
right? But it might be a
Well,
family
yeah.
thing to him. He might not want to sell it because it's like,
Yes, you guys know it's a family heirloom from his mother.
Yeah, but I still think he would have flaunted it.
right? Like, but why would he hold on to that ring and not the necklace, right?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you, Dre.
By the way, look at this drawing, dude.
I look at it, I'm like, yeah, like it's
Pretty good.
like,
O-
it's- yeah,
okay,
like,
mister, I have to copy magic runes perfectly or they fall apart.
yeah. Or you might not turn invisible and might actually just shred apart into small pieces of human.
Yeah, but I was on the spot. I had to perfectly
Ooh.
capture the essence of
Hey,
this ring, and yeah,
You
it's not.
did good.
It's
you
pretty.
did
It's pretty good, right? Like
Yeah, no,
I could be an artisan jeweler who didn't really learn how to draw, but likes making jewelry.
Yeah, no.
And you
for
know,
sure.
like I could have done it better, but like I
That's
wanted to
okay.
stick to the bit.
Literally can't.
I support you.
Literally cannot do it any better at all.
Let's how long before Barrett gets here?
You guys have
It's been at least 3 or 4 days.
Oh, deal.
sometime tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Do you guys want to get up to anything? As you're on your way back to the town below, I assume.
Yeah. Do we want to try and do the castle a little bit, or do we want to save that for when Barrack's here and let him make the call?
Well, I think right we have that guy, the one-leg guy, to talk to with Barrick.
Yeah, we have a good place to start there.
Hopefully,
have
it's
good
something useful
information.
for us
We
now.
confirmed that he's full of shit.
Yeah, we found out that he's full of it, down on his luck. Still, no idea where the necklace is, though. Wasn't able to get that out of him.
Yeah.
It's possible. It's like, cause like
I don't believe I recognize you.
Sorry?
You guys are on your way down to the town, and there's somebody walking towards you. He's in a rather nice, like black robe.
hello.
He's got kind of like balding on the sides of his head. He's flanked on either side by 2 or 3 guards.
I don't believe I recognize you.
Well,
It's nice to
what
meet you.
brings you to this particular path up the road?
Looking to go up for a walk, sightseeing?
It's a lovely
I heard
mountain.
I heard there was a nice manse up top. We got turned around.
There's a keep a ways up. Yes, and a mansion house a little ways from here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know of it?
Personally, nothing.
No.
We're new to town.
Oh, how long have you been here?
5 days.
Roughly 5 days.
Interesting.
Been
Interesting. And
He's still in his disguise.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. You never said you came out
yeah,
of it.
it would still be lasting as long as you didn't drop it. It's up to you whether you dropped it or not. You do what your character.
And then I would say,
done.
I'd be like, my friend here actually had a meeting with was it Lord Kendall? Was that the one? I'm asking you, right?
Yes,
Like,
Lord Kendall.
Lord Kendall.
Interesting.
My friend's a jeweler. He's looking to possibly expand.
A jeweler, really?
Yes.
I'm in the market. Show me some of your wares.
Well, I don't have them on me. I was traveling alone, and I didn't want to make myself a target for petty theft.
No, you must have a few pieces.
I do. I actually pull out. This one's uncut and isn't put into
Yes.
a ring yet, but he's actually going to do it for me. And I pull out my pearl or my diamond that I use for.
Okay, make me a deception check.
Not lying.
Yes, you are.
I'm not gonna make it into a ring for you.
Can it be performance?
Nope. Four. Interesting. You wouldn't happen to know anything about a recent string of break-ins around here, would you?
Break-ins? Well, that's not a good sign.
No, it's not. Smacks of unsavory folk in town.
That's unfortunate for your town.
I
don't see how they could have broke in. We had to bring a letter and wait almost 2 days to get an audience up here.
Yes, it was quite a bother.
You could speak with Lord Kendall.
Yes, he's a lovely gentleman.
We just left from there.
Yes, of course. Lord Kendall.
Do you know him?
Yes, I do, in fact. Hey, what would you say to turning out your belongings so we could have a look?
Is that a question?
Somewhat.
I show him. By the way, the pack is back with Lyra. We have everything in our bag of holding.
You don't carry it with you?
I wouldn't have brought it this time.
Well, like a normal thing that you leave your backpack?
Well, no, I guess it would be there, but it's a small pouch inside my front thing. Or how big is it?
It's like a decent size. They're not tiny little things by any means.
Well, it's on my belt, and so that would be all I'd have.
Yeah, and I would have put most of my proper adventuring stuff in the bag of holding so that it wouldn't be on me as I'm in disguise.
Yeah, I'm assuming all of our stuff would be in the bag.
Yeah.
What would you like? Some rope and traveling supplies.
Yeah.
And
yeah. So I will pull out some rations, like a little fire starting kit, like a torch and one one of my daggers, my just normal daggers, and then show them the empty bag.
Reaches his hand out for the bag.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
Is there anything hidden in it?
No.
This is Alex's bag.
This is our bag.
No, he's handing his backpack. Right?
No,
what are you handing over?
We
Alex?
only have one bag. The bag of holding.
You handing over a backpack or the bag of holding? What are you?
Well, I took things out of the bag of holding, so if he's asking for that, I would hand him the bag of holding.
Okay, he grabs it and starts looking through it.
There's nothing.
Feeling around on it, especially along the seams and going over it. Hands it back to you, right? And do you carry any coin on you?
A little bit, yes. Why do you ask?
I'd like to take a look through it.
I hand him the coin, my coin purse. This is our coin purse. It's what we carry when we're traveling.
As he starts going through your coins, and he seems to be looking at each one, each side.
Alex's coins are not in there. It's my coin.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
He's looking at each side. And you?
Well, I have a handful on me. I'm gonna reach into my backpack and pull out like. Oh wait. No, I actually don't. No, he carries all of mine. Or at least at the moment.
Make me a deception check.
Okay. I got confused about what bags I had. That's a 21.
21. Gives you kind of a droll stare. Well then, terribly sorry about the trouble. You understand, being strangers and
no
all.
worries. Yes,
Is the town that bad around here? We're thinking of maybe moving.
No, never been any trouble. Not
Well,
often.
You seem
anyways.
oddly very, very.
Mhm.
If this doesn't happen all the time, you seem extremely put off.
No, it does not happen often, and I heard there was
Okay.
strangers in town when I was questioning some of the townsfolk. Just happened to stumble across them here. Although, you had a third companion?
A third companion?
Mm-hmm.
The two of us?
I was told there was 2 elves matching your description. Are you somehow in 2 places at once?
Oh, he is currently
Back
finding hospitality for us.
Yeah. And then we'll be heading back to Alokrim.
Finding hospitality for you. Perhaps you could take me to meet him then.
He's on his way to Alokrim.
Make me a deception check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Well, how unfortunate. And convenient. Anyways.
Do you have
Have a
a
nice
problem?
day.
We've unturned our bags and everything. You know, you may be a noble here, but you haven't asked a single thing about us.
Of course. My apologies. Well, anyways.
Do you know the
Enjoy your journey.
Thistlebends?
The Thistlebends?
Yeah.
What of them?
Well, should be careful. You never know who you're speaking to.
Quite. Well, I do hope you find somewhere to stay in town if you do decide to move here. Other than that,
Yes.
good day.
I believe I'll call my servant back and have a discussion with him.
I'd quite like to talk to him if you could.
All right.
Is there an issue? Why are you needing to speak to our person?
Well, 3 strangers show up in town.
Well,
Something goes missing for the first time in quite a while.
What goes missing?
Well, there was a break-in or 2.
Okay, and you were looking in our coin purses.
Yes.
Seems suspicious.
Some coin was missing.
how would you know if it's any different?
Sorry?
How would you know a coin?
A coin.
Aren't all coins the same?
I didn't say how many were missing.
Sure. I'm assuming you're looking for a coin or coins. Are you a collector? Typically, if you were looking for something that was different, it would be unique. An individual piece or a set. Are you a collector? Did someone steal a coin from you?
Gives you a long look.
I give him a long look.
Anyways.
I'm starting to smell shit on your shoes.
Pardon
Go talk
me?
to
Hey!
the council. Why are you
Hey
are
now.
you so intrusive on us?
Control your servant, please.
Please.
I'm not his servant.
No.
No.
Not anymore.
Then control yourself, please.
Vice versa. Why are you being so suspicious?
Believe I've explained, and twice will be enough for me.
You've explained nothing. You believe us to be common curs?
I'm gonna start like pulling him away. I'm so sorry.
Of course. As he brushes by you and gives you like a little knock with the shoulder as he goes by you.
Okay. I leave.
The guards file past after.
We're lying low from
Dude! Dude, what the heck, man?
What?
He was
We're
not
out of
suspicious.
ear-
You
we're out-
you
we're
just made him
Yeah.
way. Yeah, this is way out of earshot. But like, hey,
You could both make me a perception check.
Natural
23.
natural 20.
You guys are about to start discussing when you hear a snap of a twig in the forest nearby as you guys are walking down the path.
Say, you have the worst manners I have ever seen.
I'm gonna just listen out. I'm like, you could come out of the brush instead of hiding like a weasel. I say that out loud.
There's no answer.
Okay.
I flip my cloak and make my way down.
As I'm going to snap Roscoe over onto a leaf off to the side.
Okay.
And keep walking and have him kind of keep watch. And I'm going to just grab Dre's shoulder like I'm talking to him animately, and I'm going to look through its eyes.
Okay. Make me a perception check. You can use your own stats because this is sight.
That is a 19.
19. Well, he would notice there is a figure. Doesn't come out on the road, but it is following you guys through the brush.
Okay. Well, we'll just walk into town, away from the forest.
Okay. You walk into town.
And then as it notices him, I'm just going to snap in Roscoe's back over.
Okay.
Yeah, and as soon as we're like...
There's a man following us on the right, whatever side of the trail, right side of the trail. Did
All
I get what he looked like?
No, just saw like a presence in the forest.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, and we're going to walk and try and lose him.
All right. If both of you could make me stealth checks.
Oh, I don't per se drown like Dre.
We need to lose him.
Okay, yeah, good point. Holy fuck. Okay. Yeah, 27.
That's a dirty 20.
As you guys vanish into the woods, moving some ways off, if both of you can make me a perception check.
And I'll leave him on a leaf again.
As a 14.
What's my perception is? +4, right?
Yeah.
23.
23.
And I'll leave him on a leaf.
And one
again.
for the spider, please.
Okay.
Whew.
That is a 13.
Okay. So you guys dip into the bush and make some distance before trying to see if you're followed. You don't see or hear
Mine
anyone
was
behind
23.
you. Yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
And then you leave your spider. It does not catch anybody coming after you as you move away from it.
Okay.
So as far as you can tell, you are not being followed. Where would you guys like to go? As your change of shape would be wearing off at this point.
Yeah. As soon as we're sure we've lost him, out of sight of people, I will just sort of pop into an alley or something. Jewelerify myself.
You're in the woods. You wouldn't. There's.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's fine.
I would just burn another spell slot. My last level 3.
Yeah.
For invisibility.
Okay. As
We're
you
both invisible.
Vanish. Where would you guys like to go?
Back to the hideout.
Yeah.
Okay. Stealth checks, please.
Natural 20 for 29.
24.
24. You both silently, like wraiths, invisibly through the forest, find yourselves back at the hideout and going down into the underlevel of the mill.
Lyra?
Oh, you are back. It is early today.
I also cast Alarm with a first level spell slot.
Okay.
Over the the entrance there.
Yep. Okay. Put an alarm over the.
And so I only hear it.
Yep. Got it. You are back early today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good information, but there's a little bit of heat. I believe. Well, that was Lord.
Yeah.
Corvus or whatever.
You are not sure.
In our hunting, we have gotten a description of him.
You have not yet had a description of Lord Corvus. No.
No.
We wouldn't have had one from anybody.
Not yet. No.
Okay. No. There's nothing at all that happens in this town. So the little bit that we have been up to, has been enough different from the norm, apparently, I'm guessing, to have people looking around.
What did you do to get them on your trail?
I have no idea.
Well then, Lila.
Yeah.
Bennett should be here soon. Yes.
Yeah, I believe they're just suspicious because we're new.
Strange. Suspicion, usually. Yes. Heat, not so much.
Well, I mean, we arrived, and then things happened.
What things?
Well, right, we've been snooping around their keep place.
Were you caught?
No, but little noises.
It seems they are very cautious then. Well,
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, ditch that coin.
Fine.
coin?
Yeah, I would have, like, as soon as we got... As soon as we got away from them, I would have, like...
I want to know what the coin looks like too.
I would have been...
Yeah, you guys can pull out the coin. It's a gold coin, and the stamping is different than your guys' coins from a Lochran, so they would be able to recognize. Like, it would be accepted in a Lochran.
Hawksridge. It's a Hawksridge stamping.
It is not a Hawksridge stamping, but
what
it
is
is
it
not from a Lochran's treasury.
Okay, but what's the stamping? Like, where is it from?
You're not certain. There's just a face on it that's been mostly kind of worn down with use, but the Lochran ones have it's a very crude, but it's like a griffin. It's like some winged creature on it.
Lyra, any word on this? Where is this from?
Coinage, I do not know. Not my specialty. As long as they accept it, I do not care.
Okay.
It's helpful that I took that then, because we have a lead. Right?
All right, I'm just gonna
Lead on what? As
Oh.
your alarm goes off in your head,
Barracks here.
as you can hear the voice echoing down the steps and the sound of feet clunking down as he's making no effort to be quiet.
Who else did he come with?
As he comes down, he is alone.
Oh, this place is just a little bit weird.
Lots of different stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what Lord Kendall's deal is.
This one stole a coin and now there is heat on them.
I mean, that's one way of saying it.
As his face just drops. In a town of this size,
It was
I hope you'd have more sense.
it was one coin.
In a town of this size,
I should have known better, I'm sorry.
one coin for the whole job. Which one do you think is going to pay better?
No, you're right.
We relate to him all the information that we found.
Right. So, he doesn't wear it on him. This source of yours, you certainly didn't see it in his home,
Neither did we.
but you haven't been in his room yet.
No,
No.
I couldn't get in.
All right.
Well, we didn't attempt to go in because it sounds like your one-legged friend already was in his room searching around.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we didn't think to waste the heat to double down. We found a secret entrance into the castle.
We think into the castle.
I don't even know if he has it anymore. The pendant.
From what I understand, he certainly wouldn't have gotten rid of it.
But he doesn't seem like the fop not to wear it.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Well,
begged him,
just-
like, just show me anything he possibly had. And he
From
wouldn't.
what I understand, him and his sister have some animosity. I wouldn't be surprised if he's keeping it hidden.
Well, if it's hidden, I think it. Hopefully, it's hidden in his room. Because if it's not hidden in his room, then it's probably hidden with this. Okay, apparently there's a family of Lord Corvus, a relation to the Baron.
All right.
I believe. I can't confirm because I don't know what, but I believe he's suspicious of us
All right.
because of the coin. But we've made it like we left.
Right.
We headed back to a Lochran.
So then, what else do we know? We know Getting hired is a possibility. That would give us access to the keep. Couldn't be you two, though. It would have to be me at this point. You're both made.
We have the secret entrance. I also have many disguises.
How long do they last?
An hour, and I can redo them.
It's not long enough for a day's work.
Do you have disguise self?
I have alter self, which is better.
Ah.
I could literally turn into, at this point, the Lord Blackwood guy, or not Lord Black, the guy who met us on the thing. I could turn into Kendall. I could turn into Liza. I could turn into
Right.
like all those people.
Okay.
The guards as well.
What do you think our best chance is of getting in his room?
Well, we still have a
security-
conversation to have with my one-legged friend, who might have more information.
Right. And he made you his guild man. That's not great, but what can you do?
Yeah,
Sharp
at the very
eyes.
least, it'll be more of us than he can take on his own if he seems to not be honest.
In a place like this, I hope so.
The apartment is very, very breachable. It's not what I'm looking for. They have some guards, but there's more holes in a pincushion to get in there. And then worst comes to worst, I could always put
They're fairly well trained, it seems, though.
yeah, like they're not incompetent.
They
There's
were
also
they were quick to notice slight disturbances.
something else we could use as well is there's this I mentioned Lady Fair. What's the lady's name? The ghost?
Yeah, I'm grabbing
Lady Fenderwald.
Lady Fenderwald.
I mentioned there's apparently a rumor of this Lady
Yeah.
Fenderwald. One of the guards is extremely terrified of it. Something that we could use to our advantage. Not a lot of people know what's going on. And Kendall is so full of shit. He's broke. He's a liar. He's just hiding here. I think literally just trying to live the dream. He rents one small room in that upper apartment, but he likes to pretend that he owns the whole place. I think he's inconsequential.
All right.
I think he might have given the pendant to Lord Corvus for safekeeping. We can't confirm that till we check the
possibility. All right, well, we need to get in and search his room. I'd rather have two of you than some who knows who in this town for our information from there.
Okay.
I don't want to go because if I get made, then all of us have been seen.
Okay.
All right.
In and out.
Yeah, we can get in and out.
Right. Well, if you do go in, and if you have any sense that you're going to be known for being there, take something. I don't care what, a value. Make it look like a robbery.
Okay.
You said you had a run-in. Not so pleasant with him. Maybe deface something. Could look like revenge. You'll have to give up on your disguises, though. Those are burned.
Okay. Jan Barn Drailvon. We're gone.
And that merchant. Him too.
Yes.
Oh.
They're at the bottom. But that's okay. We can have lots of disguises.
Yes.
That one
All right.
meant something to me.
What?
Oh, I don't know. It was fun.
Okay.
Don't get attached.
Yeah.
God damn it, don't fall in love while in disguise. Please, for both of us.
That seems
So-
like a nightmare.
Here's what we'll do. We'll go up together. I'll stay in the woods. You guys said it's fairly good cover.
Yeah.
You have a plan for getting in?
Yeah, pretty much. We'll just climb up the side, go on the roof, and lower ourselves down to the window. We should be able to jimmy it. I can see the bed.
You guys have been through those windows twice. I wouldn't do them again.
Okay.
You said there was roof access.
Yeah,
I
we
think you
go
can
through
get
the
past the
roof.
guard.
Yes.
All right. That's how I do it.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
All right.
Now, I've brought something for each of you as he holds out two pouches to both of you. It's like wax paper that's like the top has been wrapped and there's like a coil around it.
Okay. Grab it.
What is this?
Ooh. Dog pepper. I understand that he's a beast master. If you're ever on the run from the dogs, drop it on your trail. If it hits their nose, it should throw them off for a bit, although they're well trained, they might know to sense it beforehand and go around it, but it's better than nothing. Drop a pinch and hopefully it throws them off.
Oh, thank you.
Mind you, don't use it when they're around. They'll start to bray and panic if it gets in their nose.
Clip it to my belt. So I have...
Sparingly, you have 3 pinches each.
Okay. Right on. So I have dog pepper on my belt, and I have a bag of holding on my belt.
Do we both have a bag of holding?
Right. I think we have one. Isaac?
So who's carrying it?
You want me to carry it or you?
You can carry it if you want.
Sure.
Right. So,
my 3 belt slots are used up.
Merrick has you guys wait until the evening. And then
I would like to change a spell around.
Yeah, you guys can long rest and change the spell around.
Yeah. Alex, what first level spells do I have?
You'll have only 2. They are mage armor and shield.
Okay, what other spells do I have?
So you have blur, hold person, invisibility, spider climb, counterspell, and dispel magic. Oh, and you also have shadow blade, which I have to remember.
Before I take the long rest. You know what? I just trade shield for actually no, spider climb isn't gonna help in this one. I do spider climb. I'm gonna take off spider climb and put on sleep.
Okay. As you spend some time in your book during the morning, although it's not the morning, it's middle of the night because you guys just need 4 hours. Barrick has been taking a nap as he opens up his eyes as you guys get up and pushes his hat from over his eyes. Ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Let's take the woods. I don't want to cut through town. You said you were being followed.
Yeah.
Let's be careful in case they've got a perimeter guard.
Okay, I've got Roscoe in my collar.
Stealth checks, please.
Stealth checks, please.
There's a 26.
26. All right, as you guys creep away.
I got 16.
16. Okay. You guys, quiet as you can, although you get a couple of glares from Barrick for your less than perfect light-footedness as you guys
Once we
head
get
up.
close, I cast invisibility on me and Alex.
Okay, as both of you vanish. Right, I can't see you, but I'll wait here.
Oh, okay.
Do what you need to do.
All right. Sneak up to the roof.
Okay. You guys leap over, and you can use the side of the mountain there to get up to the roof and clamber onto it. There is a guard up there, so if you both make me stealth checks with advantage.
Yeah, 18 and nat 20.
Nice.
24.
4. All right.
Lots.
You guys wait until he's kind of on the outside of his loop, or it takes him furthest from the door, before quietly and as quickly as possible moving over to the doorway. Who would like to try to open the door and close the door quietly?
I'm the doorman, technically. I will try.
You have the sleight of hand.
2 sleights of hand, please.
Scram.
First one is an 18. Second one is a 17.
All right. As you open the door and you guys are creeping through, you hear the footsteps change and you turn to see him making a beeline for the door.
Shit.
He walks over and he's looking around kind of casually, and then he just thrusts forward, pulling his sword from his sheath. Does a 10 hit either of you?
No.
No. And I actually completely dodge it, and it doesn't even touch me.
As he just stabs out a few times, searching. Stares at the door. Must have been the wind. Grabs it and pulls it shut.
Okay.
Both of you make me perception checks, please.
Alright. Perception.
21. 17 plus 4.
14.
14. Alex, you can't quite make out what it is, but Daniel, you manage to pick up as you hear from the other side, from the roof. Search the house. Door was open.
Okay. I am going to say they're looking.
You
Okay.
guys hear the front door open.
Where?
Let's just do the old shuffle.
All right, I know what that means because we've worked together a long time. What does
I'm,
it mean?
I'm gonna go to the banister. I'm gonna bring him to the banister.
Right.
And I'm just gonna say when they come around, we're just gonna kind of step over and hang off the banister, like on
Okay.
the outside.
Yeah.
And then when they come back, we'll just whoop.
Okay. Both of you make me stealth checks as you get ready to flip over the banister there.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's a 28.
28.
So you both silently, as he's coming up the stairs, you see 3 guards coming up the stairs. I don't think they can do that high. So they walk past you guys and split up and start at the top floor. And you hear a weight against the door at the top as somebody bars it up towards the ceiling, and they start searching. They check the locks on the door. You see them unlock the study and open it and look in. They unlock the bedroom and they unlock the smaller bedroom as well. And
Do I hear
glance in.
anything when they do the smaller bedroom?
You don't. Nope.
Okay.
Just them glancing around, and then they close them, lock the doors, and they're kind of like swinging their swords as they go. And a couple of them sweep over the top of the banister, but never down on the other side as they head down the stairs. One stays on the second floor, though, just kind of watching as the other 2 head down.
Okay. Dre?
You guys are very close to this guard, so talking is probably out. So what are you doing individually?
I am going to send Roscoe on a mission.
Okay.
I bamf him into the small room.
All right. As he vanishes and appears in that small room.
What do I see?
Looking around, you can see the bed. There is a candle glowing on the, just like flickering on the desk.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can see a figure in the bed.
Sleeping?
Laying down. You can't see their face. You just see a lump on the bed.
Okay. I'm going to just get him to like...
Alex, what are you doing while this happens?
Well, I can feel Bear's body, and so I'm going to hold.
Okay, as you guys are just left hanging there, what are you having him do?
I was going to get him to climb up a little bit on the wall so he can see above the bed.
Okay.
Like it kind of in the, like the door trim, like in the trim there, so just a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm. Make me a perception check.
Stop it. Okay.
Stop
Part of the game,
it.
we need to make perception checks.
No.
I know, I'm kidding.
19 plus whatever his bonus is.
Yeah, you can see eyes closed. Can make out a little bit of candlelight flickering on some drool.
Okay.
I need both of you to make me athletics checks, though, as you're hanging there by your hands and fingertips.
Okay.
It's a 21.
What's my athletics?
+3.
Okay, that is a 14.
14, as you both manage to hang there, but it's starting to weigh on your arms a little bit.
Okay, I'm like...
Where's the guard?
He is just at the end of the hallway by the window to the left where the stairs go up.
Okay, and is he staying in place or is he patrolling?
He is just leaning against the wall.
Okay. Is he facing towards us or away from us?
He's leaning against the wall, so he's facing the wall that the stairs are on, but his head is kind of on a swivel.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like, Trey.
Again, whispering is a bad idea, but you can roll for it if you want to try. He's very close to you guys. It's more going to depend on how he rolls on perception, whether he hears you or not.
I'm going.
I give you a little nudge.
I'm just trying to think of how we could communicate.
Sign language.
I'm gonna like touch your arm, and then like point my finger towards the small room.
He cannot see your finger.
No, on his hand. I'm doing like.
Oh, okay. As you like point with your finger towards the small room.
And then no, that's not gonna work.
We need another athletics check because you're now hanging from one hand.
So no, I'm not hanging. I actually just stand up.
You have to pull yourself up. So you guys are hanging over the other side.
I imagine that we had our feet like in between the things.
No, it's a half wall. There's no things. It's a flat, like half wall.
I thought it was a banister.
Nope, it's a half wall.
Okay, well I just pull myself up.
All right.
As I feel him pull himself up, I will pull myself up as well.
Okay. Check, please.
27.
26.
26 as you both quietly pull yourself onto this half wall and over it into the hallway.
With one hand on his shoulder.
So, what are you doing individually? I wouldn't do that. That makes noise.
No, I'm trying to think of.
I yawn and stretch and start doing a tap dance native to my homeland.
Okay, I'm gonna take a piece of paper out of my bag.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna write.
Pulling paper out of your bag is not going to be quiet.
No, I'll just try whispering, like get right into his ear and be like,
okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put your hand on my shoulder and start walking down towards the small room.
I told you to step in the room, and if you want me to make a stealth check for that, I will.
Nope, I just had him roll. So
well, what
you can't really stealth a whisper. You can just whisper as quietly as possible. So your brother starts pulling you down the hallway as you whisper this. You don't see any reaction.
Okay, what did you whisper though? Because I didn't hear it.
I told you to step in the room and go out the window once you get the room out.
Okay.
Okay, so you lead your brother over to the room. Evandrea?
Yeah, I was thinking. We're still in eye shot of this guard though.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay, you know what?
So I sort of nudge my brother, point his arm towards the guard, and then make him shrug.
Okay, I'm gonna take Dre. I'm gonna lead him over so that we're over like where the guard isn't looking and can't see us.
The only place that would be is down the stairs or up the stairs right next to him.
Yeah, like he's on the stairs.
He's right, but like he's right across from the stairs that go up.
Yeah.
And then he's right beside the half wall before the stairs that go down.
Basically, what I'm doing is I'm just going along the side of the wall where he's not looking, like not looking directly at us.
He's just scanning the hallway, like he's leaning against one wall.
Yeah, and then I wait until he's looking the other way, and then I cast my spell.
What are you casting?
Hold person.
All right, hold person. As you start as quietly as you can casting the spell, you see his head snap over. What type of saving throw am I making?
Wisdom. Oh, and I got Drake at the same time I say spike him. Mind spike him.
Wisdom saving throw.
Drake.
That is
mind spike him.
I'm not going to.
That is a 10 as he head snaps and you see his mouth opening and he just freezes there as you become visible again.
Okay. Sorry.
Actually, both of you would become visible.
I look at Jeremy like, why wouldn't you spike him?
No, I'm still...
You're not invisible.
Oh no, because it's concentration. Oh well.
Yeah, that's why I was saying mind spike him so that he has a better chance of failing the saving throw.
Oh well.
As he is frozen.
He never saw us though.
His head snapped as soon as you started casting the spell, so he's seen you and is frozen.
All right, I'm gonna get to work on the door.
We would have covered our faces.
Okay.
And I go and I throw a hood over and
our ears.
I just cast sleep on him.
Okay, yeah. Roll it up as you go over and
Which
cast sleep on him.
isn't concentration, so you can do both.
So you head over to the door.
Is he asleep?
Yeah.
Roll the dice.
Well, we're already at the door, so I'm just gonna turn and start picking it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a Thieves' Tools check as you pull your tools out and start fiddling in this.
Alright, that is a 25.
Yeah, easily click the lock open.
That's 34.
He's very asleep. Yeah, as
Okay.
he kind of slumps, just paralyzed against the wall there.
Okay.
So you have the door unlocked. What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to go into it.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
Okay.
I also am going in with him as well.
Okay, will you make me a stealth check?
All right. That's an 18.
18 as you both head in. What did you get, Barian?
Andrea.
Yes, sorry.
I got
Andrea.
a 21.
21. Okay, you both creep into the room like ghosts. You can see the same room as before, the candle flickering, the table still covered in papers, the boxes just cluttering aside in a great stack that looks like it's ready to fall over, and the bed with a figure sleeping on it, drool kind of glistening on the pillow.
I point at him and make a little motion.
Yeah,
motion.
Yeah, a little I keep punching the microphone, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm holding an action while he's searching the room. Like while me and him are searching, I'm holding a spell.
Okay.
All right, yeah, and I'm gonna scan around the room quite thoroughly.
Make me an investigate check.
All right, investigation. That's a 16.
16. You search around. You don't really want to touch the boxes. That's quite risky. They could topple over at a moment's notice. You search the desk, and as you're kind of quietly going over it, you find quite a few papers on it. Most of them not very interesting. However, one of them is it looks like it's been like unfolded and refolded quite a number of times, and it's kind of like off to the side and tucked under the ink pot.
What is it under the ink pot? Sorry.
It's a letter that has been folded and unfolded by the looks of it many a time. It's quite like the paper's quite crumpled.
All right, I'll pull it out and
okay.
I'll pull it out and open it up.
All right. I will show it to you.
All right.
What does it say?
Oh, I have a letter.
You just read out loud.
Probably not.
No, you haven't seen it.
Sleeping
sure, I'm reading over his shoulder, so you can read it as a character.
Sure.
Out of character.
All right, dear Antoine, I have been instructed to tell you that as ever, it remains both safe and well hidden, and to remind you that you need merely ask, and the location shall be provided to you post haste. However, you will then, of course, be left to your own devices for securing it from then on. And that is C, marked C. As a favor to you, I wish to certainly impress upon you the foolishness of these repeated inquiries, as they are liable to chip away at what little standing you still maintain in Master Corvus's eyes. Given your current reliance on his good humor, I trust I do not need to elaborate on the consequences should it run dry. All right, that is very, very helpful. Then I am going to take the. I'm going to take the ink pot, splash it on the wall, and smear out eat shit on the wall with it.
As you cover the wall and eat shit and ink.
And then what did it said Antoine?
Dear Antoine, which I assume is his first name.
Okay, and it said C.
Yep, Corvus, I assume. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's hidden and it's secured.
It's hidden and secured, and you need merely ask, and the location shall be provided to you post haste.
Okay, I take a quick jotting of that letter.
Okay.
And
Quickly
then
write down its contents.
fold it back up, put it where
While
it
you
was.
guys are doing this, I do need stealth checks from both of you.
This is my game.
This is my game. You can't tell me what to do.
Okay. 21. No,
Uh,
22.
That is a 23.
Okay. As quietly as you can, splashing ink around and writing on some parchment, you guys jot down a note and jot down a different note on the wall.
Okay, I'm going to step back out the door.
All right.
It has been less than 1 minute, and I'm going to just cast sleep again on him.
As he's very asleep.
All right.
Okay.
Some would say extra asleep.
So I've used
He's
two
so
level
asleep. 2
two
level
level
1s, a level 2, and a level 3.
level 3. And I'm like, okay, let's get out of
Alright.
here.
Out the window.
I am going to cast a level 2 spell slot, and I'm going to turn into that guard with Alter Self.
Okay.
And I am going to walk up. I'm going to move the guy so that he's not facing
Now,
down the
Alter
stairs.
Self doesn't change the clothes you have on.
You want to read it?
Alter Self. Change appearance. You transform your appearance. You decide what you look like, including your height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice, hair length, coloration, and distinguishing characteristics.
Okay, so yeah, not your clothes then.
Yeah. It's like your physical body changes.
Okay, I go up to the stairs. I'm going to snap Roscoe out the door onto the roof.
Okay.
What do we see?
You would see a guard making rounds on the roof, although he's keeping a careful eye on the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we want to go to side window?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Then I will just cast invisibility.
All right. As you both vanish from sight once again.
All right.
Over to
So we would have had
windows.
so just we had our faces covered.
Yep.
As well as our ears.
Yeah, so that he couldn't know who we were, kind of thing.
Yeah, he would just see like your
Regular bandits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then deface something. Do I see?
Already did.
Shit. Okay, I go over and open the window.
Okay. It is locked, and you can see that it has been affixed with some bells
On the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I cover the bells.
Yeah, you can grab like the hammers inside the bell easy enough. And
we're on the inside.
It is a noisy window, so whoever's opening it, make me a sleight of hand check, please.
I put oil in the runners.
Yep.
You got it, Alex?
I normally would.
You're a sleight of hand person.
It's a natural one, though.
You have...
Nothing.
You have...
I do have an inspiration.
I wouldn't use it on a natural one.
That was my thought.
Okay.
All right.
As you guys open it at the top, you let go of the bell, and as you guys start climbing out, Alex, on your way out, you bump it, and you hear the bells ding, like ring a bit as you bump it, and you hear footsteps coming on the roof quickly over.
Okay, let's go. I leap out.
Okay, as you jump out and over the nearby fence, both of you kind of landing with a roll. Acrobatics checks, please.
No. Okay.
22.
Excellent.
What is mine? It's 8. I think plus 8.
6.
Okay, that is a 21.
21. You both land no problem. A roll and a slide as you invisibly sprint into the woods, and you would hear Barrick. Where are you?
All right.
That was Barrick?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then like once we're out of distance.
We were invisible that whole time though.
Yeah,
when,
so
as we jumped.
exactly where you are.
Yeah, I would have like grabbed his arm and then let's go.
All right, as you start towing him along, and he runs.
I snap Roscoe
through the
behind
woods.
us.
All right, make me a perception check with him.
Roscoe,
Actually, everybody make me a perception check.
Everybody makes a perception check. Hey, that's only one natural one for like all of the stealth we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
And also, are you guys moving quietly or at full speed?
I mean,
I would say we're still moving quietly.
Okay. Yeah. I got a 19 perception.
All right, Daniel.
I got 23. I'm rolling hot tonight.
All right. You guys
Unstoppable.
would hear.
And Roscoe, I have to roll for Roscoe.
Yes. So there's yelling coming from the building, and you guys would hear.
Roscoe also got a 19.
Oh, nice. You guys would hear in the bush around you 2 sets of footsteps that have been in the woods this whole time. It seems start moving around and looking, and people coming from behind as you guys are quietly trying to shirk around them and get out of this area of woods here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys rolled very high on your stealth checks. However,
Oh, I didn't even roll my stealth check yet.
oh, please roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
26.
23.
Barrick vanishes next to you guys.
Oh, he went invisible.
He did, yeah.
Oh, good. We're all invisible.
So you guys quietly move out, although the 3 of you kind of trying to keep together makes a bit more noise than you would have hoped, but you guys managed to get away from this area silently.
Does Roscoe see anything?
Roscoe would see guards starting to comb the woods.
I'm just going to kind of like whisper to both of them. They have guards in the woods.
Oh. You've seen 3 of them, probably.
Like 3 guards. We got to lie low.
So, Barrick would lead you guys back to town, around town. So make me another stealth check, please.
Back around town.
That is an 18.
I rolled 2 11s. That's 20.
And 2. Okay, you guys get to the spot at the mill, at the sawmill, and he starts ushering you guys down the stairs as he reappears and watches for a while at the door, just with like a crack open for a good like 10 minutes before he clicks it shut. Comes down. Well, that was exciting.
Yeah.
A little too exciting.
We wrote "eat shit" on his wall.
Indeed. Well,
Should
it'll help. I hope.
throw him off.
Back in that place.
All right. We have something very good though. We have a combination of 2 things.
Pull out the note.
We have information, and we have Lord Kendall's handwriting.
Yeah, so we show them the letter of Lord Kendall signing the thing, and then we also have the thing from to Antoine. I believe Kendall's name is Antoine Kendall, and this is talking about the necklace being hidden from him, and
that he can ask for it at any time, and we have his handwriting.
Right,
and he's not in favor with.
We just need a way to intercept the letter that comes back.
Right. And we need to get the letter to Lord Corvus.
Yes, both of those things.
Yeah.
Elira, do you know anyone in the mail system?
I do not. No, I only have the one contact here.
There's a first for everything, I suppose.
Of course, yes.
Any thoughts, Barrick?
We're gonna have to break into the manor. Drop a letter off there.
Into the manor, the one that we were just at?
No, the keep.
Oh, okay.
All right. We have.
Then we're gonna have to find some way to intercept the letter on its way back.
Yeah. We have next to no idea what the layout is like. We haven't
Who delivers the letters?
been able to get access there.
I haven't a clue who delivers the letters. I imagine he gets them sent personally. So probably house staff or a guard.
Because we could always impersonate a message deliverer, like a mail person.
Good work. But That's tougher in a small town where everybody knows everyone.
Yeah. Good point.
Or, and I mean, I'm not the best at this. Both of us have ways of appearing like Kendall. We could do it in person.
Yeah.
Could do. It's risky since he never leaves his house, but it could work if you could pull it off.
I'm not the best
No, I think it's
impersonator
better
though.
off- Yeah, it's better off if we just put the message in and plant it. Less suspicion.
Right. It's no easy feat, but that's what we're getting paid for, I suppose. Well then, you're gonna need to case that mansion. And sounds like we have a friend to talk to.
Yeah, he might
Indeed.
be able to help out.
Which we should have time for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you get in contact with your friend tomorrow. I'll do some casing of the place.
All right. Where do we want to meet him?
It's your friend. Not here, whatever you do.
All right.
We can make some disguises. We can meet him at the.
Yeah, I think where we did last
know
time
where-
should be fine.
Oh, we know where he's staying. We can just knock.
Break
on
into his
door.
room.
Yeah,
Don't get seen at the tavern.
We can just knock on his door.
Go in the evening, so he's likely to be in. Right then.
Okay. Are you're coming, right? For the meeting?
No, I'll see you tonight.
You're not going to meet him with us.
I have better things to do this evening.
All right.
Sounds good. I am going to have a rest.
Okay.
Get my spell slots.
No, you guys just rest before doing this, so you won't be able to rest again until tomorrow night. You could take a short rest if you want, but you won't be able to long rest.
Okay, a short rest, and I get back 3 spell slots.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it's a combined level of 3. So what do you want back?
I just get back 1 level 3.
Isn't he only 5 levels of wizard?
Yeah, it rounds out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I get back a 3rd level.
All right. So you get back one of your 3rd levels.
All right.
And you guys hang around till the evening, I suppose. Barrack would make his way out.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, he would like probably actually, you know what? He would probably sleep through the day because he did not get a rest, and then head out.
Okay. I tell Barrack, I'm like, I'm going to need to have a sleep to get spells back before we break into this mansion.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds
Very
good.
well. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it tonight, anyways. I might be on high alert.
Yeah. All right then.
All right.
Okay.
Suppose we go break into someone's house.
Yeah, we'll go meet up with the dude.
All right.
Dude whose name we never got.
So both of you make me stealth checks, please.
Stealth checks.
Stealth check, baby.
Stealthy check.
Stealth check, baby. Stealth check. There we go. Just gonna it's a triple threat to get us muted on Twitch.
I got 15.
25. 15. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I rolled low. Okay.
All right, so you guys start creeping into town, keeping to the woods mostly, but eventually you do have to break cover and make a dash for the back of the inn where you know you can get into where he is staying. There is as Daniel, an arrow whistles past you, thunking into the dirt. As you notice, standing on one of the buildings is a guard who's now stood up, and Bo is reaching for another arrow as stepping up on one of the other nearby buildings, firing at the same spot he was. You seem to have been spotted.
I'm gonna move away and say just run.
That is a natural 20 to hit you. As the arrow sinks into your leg, you
From
take
me?
2 damage. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, 2 damage. That's adorable.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's get back out of here. I pull him
Natural
back
20.
into the forest.
Oh, sorry. This was a nat 20. So it would be
No.
11 damage.
No, I move on without you.
Okay, sure. Then I run back into the woods and hide.
Okay, you sprint back towards the woods as you can shout, "Get after him! Come on!" Make me a stealth check as they are chasing after you. You can hear like 4 or 5 sets of feet.
20.
20. All right. You creep into the woods and you can hear them searching for you, but they are searching. They don't seem to be on your trail at the moment.
Well, I'm hidden.
Yes. So you can play cat and mouse with them, as it seems guards have been posted at the town. As even Drail, you find yourself tucked in behind the tavern.
All right. Yeah, and I'm going to go to the window of the room I was in previously and get myself into it.
All right. Yeah, the window is locked.
I'll mage hand unlock it.
All right. Please make me the Thieves Tools check.
All right.
You can see it's dark inside, but you can see a figure sleeping on the bed. Can't really see the face or anything, but you can just see a figure under the covers.
All right. That is a 22.
22. Easy enough as you click the lock open.
All right. I'm gonna close the window and just wait for like a minute. Let's see what happens.
You open the window or what?
No, I go inside, close the window, lock it, and just sort of like chill for a minute and see.
Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. It's a 22.
22. As you step over the window, you go to drop down and you catch yourself like almost spilling over. Your feet hit the ground, but off to the side as you catch yourself on the ledge, like half fall. As you can see the bear trap laid at the bottom of the at the step on the other side of the window. As there's a as a bolt sticks into the wooden wall beside you, flying from over where the bed is, although you have not seen the figure on the bed move whatsoever. What are you doing?
All right. All right. Nothing's hit me.
Nope. Arrow hit beside you. You narrowly missed a bear trap, and you can hear, "That was a warning shot."
Is it the same person?
Same voice, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I told you we'd be talking.
Idiot. You can see pulling himself from underneath the bed, somebody like squeezing out, and they can barely fit, and they pull their bedroll out with them as they pull out from underneath the bed, and they've got an unloaded crossbow that they...
I admire your resolve, though.
As he sits himself on the side of the bed. Quite the entrance.
Well, it was quite the green carpet. Green? Quite the red carpet.
Right.
Yeah. So,
To business then, I suppose, considering we've gotten the formalities out of the way.
yes, we have to have a discussion about one Lord Kendall and what you know.
I've told you what I know of him.
All right. Okay, I don't remember. What did I want to have a conversation with him about? Like, what did we plan on having a conversation about?
You guys have to break into the keep now.
Right. Okay. We need a way into the Baron's Keep.
Well, this is good to hear. Perhaps then we can come up with something mutually agreeable for this, yes.
Yeah.
I know of some good ways.
Of course. Well, we're definitely open to compensation.
Well then, my request is fairly simple. If I give you the know-how, or what I know of the keep, you give a present to his dogs for me.
What kind of present?
Oh, they will enjoy it very much. For a time.
All right. What do you know?
We agree then, yes?
Yes.
And you will not renege on this, yes?
Absolutely.
Perhaps some insurance then.
What kind of insurance?
You tell me.
I'm not sure what you want from me other than my word.
Something that if you do not keep it, you would be sorry to not have returned to you.
Alright, just gonna browse through the old inventory. I'm gonna pull out the little package that I still have on me, that we brought to Master Hall. So this is a gift from my mother. It means everything to me.
Make me a persuasion check as he glances over your face and is kind of like staring into your eyes and looking down at the
It's a 17.
pack. He looks up at you and one eyebrow goes up. Very well then. As he reaches a hand out.
I give it to him.
Tucks it into his cloak that he's still wearing. All right. I tell you what I know. The keep. It is difficult to assail. It is guarded by the Whistling Mountains at its rear and difficult to assail. There is a entrance below the keep that the servants use, a elevator. They bring goods up this. It is guarded. The password last when I was there was Gorilla. If you are hired or pretending to be hired, they switch people so often. They do not know who is coming and who is going. As for other ways of entry, you could always take the front door, but there are many dogs. Also, he has a pet, a great bird of some sort that he keeps on that new eyrie they built above. It keeps a watchful eye when it is around. However, he is quite fond of riding it. In the afternoon, every day, it is his ritual to take this for a spin.
He rides it?
Yes.
In the morning, you said?
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
Yes.
Alright.
It looks like quite far away, and it is not there watching over his castle. It is a better time to come. How long he is gone, who can say? So, it is your best chance, but not a perfect chance, you know.
Of course.
If you want to get hired, it is not difficult to wait till Friday. You go to a house at the end, and he describes a house to you that you've had described to you once before. You'll meet Alberto there. Just be quiet, say you are looking for work, and look capable. He will hire you.
All
now,
right.
our deal to work. You are going to need to either have access to the dog's feeding area, where the servants go, in the walls of the second floor, or you will need to leave a gift for them that they can find. A sumptuous meal that I am keen to have them enjoy.
Alright, is there anything special about this meal?
Not at first, but later. Later it will help them sleep most well.
Okay.
Indeed. Is there anything you need to provide me for that?
Yeah. As he reaches out, I had it prepared, just in case. As he pulls out a bottle, a quite thick vial that he hands to you. Spice their food with this or something, some treat you provide, but make sure many of them will eat of it. It must be of considerable size.
Very well. What did they like to eat? I assume anything that was alive?
Raw, yes.
Okay.
Very well. I'll see it done.
Very good. Very good.
Alright. Well, don't forget to reset your traps. Never know who might come in next.
It is okay, you missed it. I do not even need to reset it. And she is loaded, as he pats under his cloak where he had dropped down his crossbow after he had started talking to you and finished loading it.
Very well. And I'm going to just, like, vanish in a puff of, like, pinky purple smoke.
What are you using?
Misty Step, I'm just going to pop outside.
you throw a little pinky chalk dust up as the mist appears under your feet and you land outside, stepping onto the ground there. Make me a stealth check.
All right.
Death check, baby.
22. Just
22?
straight into the guards. Hey!
As you move quickly but quietly through the open until you once again find yourself under the cover of the trees. Where are you going?
Going to back to the hideout.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I
Kendall,
said
where
that.
are you
Is there's anything else that we need to do?
You tell me.
I don't think. Well, no, like
That's all you had been asked to do.
Yeah,
by barracks.
So I'm gonna sneak back to the
Alrighty.
hideout.
As you creep back to the hideout.
I roll stealth if you want me to.
Yes, please.
Okay. Rolling hot. That's a 27.
Okay. As you quietly make it back to the hideout and slip within it.
Also cast alarm.
Okay. You cast alarm there at the edge of the doorway.
Mhm.
You guys are waiting there. Lyra is there. She seems to just be reading a book, kind of looking uncomfortable and like she's been cooped up for longer than she would like. And you guys are waiting for Barrack to return as the evening kind of starts to draw in deeper and deeper. Your alarm goes off.
Okay, I snap Roscoe up by the door.
Okay. As he appears there, you can see the door open. There's nobody in it immediately.
Oh no, I snap him outside.
Oh, outside. Okay.
Beside the door so that he can see who's coming up. Because I have like 20 feet before they get to the door.
Yep. As you snap him there, you can see there are 3 figures outside the door. One stepping up to it, and 2 of them look down. What the? As one just crushes him under his boot.
No, I would have snapped him somewhere that wasn't there, like up on the doors, like the door sill or
I rolled
something.
2 nat 20s to notice him. He's dead.
Okay.
As you see 3 guards outside and a 4th stepping into the hallway there.
And they know where the door is to come down to the...
They seem to. They haven't lifted the trap door yet, but they saw one stepping into the building there.
We've been discovered. There's 4 guards up top. Lyra.
Go deal with it. Damn it. I do not have any place like this. Go, deal with them.
Okay.
As she starts packing up stuff, I will grab your things.
All right. Can I deal with them dead?
I would prefer you did not, but if you must.
Okay, I'm going to...
As you can hear the of the wooden trap door being opened.
Okay.
Footsteps on the steps.
Can I see 2 of them?
You see one coming down, and you hear a shout of surprise from above. What the? Who the? And then you hear the sound of like a thunk thud from above.
I cast sleep on the one that's coming down the stairs.
Roll it up.
Oh, man.
Uh, 27.
27. As he just like slumps into the side, you see another one coming down the stairs. You can see feet coming towards you.
Oh, cast sleep again.
Roll it up.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Oh, 25. This one does not fall over.
Okay.
This one is moving down the steps.
Right.
Trey, what are you doing?
Where am I?
You are down there with your brother.
Oh, I thought
You see
I
there-
hadn't arrived yet.
No, you were there with him. You guys had been waiting for a while before this happened. You can see the lower half of this one coming down, the one passed out on the bottom.
Okay.
Your brother casts the spell on him, and this one refuses to fall.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on him.
What type of saving throw is that?
That is a Wisdom of 14.
14. As it drops and just starts.
And then I'm gonna try sleep again.
Okay, roll up.
Shut him up. $27 again.
27 does not fall. But you guys hear an instrument get strummed as the laughter stops. If you could not, as pulling himself down so that his upper half is visible, you can see Barrick looking down at you.
You played who played an instrument?
You can see he's holding an instrument in his hands. He's got what looks like a miniature guitar almost, but a really fat bottom to it.
Okay, if I could not.
If you could not with the laughter and whatever that tickling is, would be nice if it stopped as well.
Oh, is that Barrick that's being tickled?
That's Barrick who's peeking his head down, as you can see the top half of this person walking down.
Oh. Okay, yeah, stop it, Dre.
No,
Alright.
he's already that. That's vanished. Right. Shit. Pack it up. Let's move.
Okay.
I'm
gonna knock the guy out that's on the ground.
Okay, yeah, you go over and give him like a solid knock as you guys pack everything up and start heading up. And as you go up the stairs, you would see 3 unconscious at the top. One of them like big bruise on his head. The other 2 are just like fallen over. Looks like they didn't even see what hit him except for the last one. Let's go quick. Come on, into the forest.
Alright.
As you guys vanish into there, you spend some time getting probably a good like mile away from the settlement before he picks a spot. Right, start setting up camp and then let's have a chat.
Okay. Go get some wood for. You dig a little pit so that we can have a fire so it's not visible.
Okay. You start digging a small fire and getting some brush up around you so that it's hidden, and people start setting bedrolls out, and Barrick starts setting up a couple of tents. So, care to explain yourselves?
I'm not sure.
What happened?
Clearly, they found us. They followed us back. I'm not sure how.
From where?
There was guards all over the city.
Did you get spotted?
I did, but I ran away.
All right.
And then I lost them, as far as I know.
All right. Then what?
Well, clearly one of us didn't lose them good enough.
Did you cover your tracks before you went back?
Is that something we need to say we're doing?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it takes time to cover tracks in the woods. You have to go somewhere and start erasing them.
Okay, good to know. I'm assuming when I'm rolling stealth checks, I'm doing stealthy stuff.
You're
being
moving,
stealthy and moving
quietly, but people can still try to track you.
First time I've interpreted like that, right?
Yeah,
So different game, different stuff. So now that I know, I have to say that.
Barrick's not any less upset about it.
Okay. No, obviously I didn't clear my tracks.
Well then, in the future, if you could kindly do that.
Sounds good.
Well, what did you find out? I assume you did meet with him.
I did. He tried to bear trap me, which was kind of funny. Alright, there's 2 main ways in. There's an elevator at the bottom of the keep that the servants use. Last time he worked there, the password was gorilla. to get hired as servants. We have to go meet with his butler in a house that I can show you on Friday. We could also try the front door. It has dogs and is also the front door. Something of note, he has this big bird, it sounds like, that he likes to ride on every afternoon that he takes away. Otherwise, it is watching over everything.
Yeah, I saw it.
And he wanted us to do him a favor in return, which is, I believe, poison all of his dogs with something he gave me.
That complicates things.
It does, but I feel like it was worth it.
It's good information. I saw the Eyrie. I didn't know what was in it. All right, well, I have some news. I managed to case the keep. I did a little second story work. I think I know where his office is. However, the only way in is from inside. The windows are well locked. I can see where he keeps his mail. It looks locked. He's got a chest next to it with a mail slot on it. So if we get in, we're going to have to leave a message in there and then lock it on our way out. So that means picking the lock twice and getting through the building to get to it.
All right.
It's on the 3rd floor.
Okay. That is high.
There's one hell of a snake in there, let me tell you that. Not in his room, but next to it. Taking up an entire hallway.
All right. And I assume
Imagine
we can't afford to kill anything.
Well, we get paid extra if we make this look like somebody else, which I can't really see a way.
Like, what enemies does, like, we haven't heard about? Like, they don't seem to, like, enemies unless we make Lord Kendall think that the Baron gave it away.
We'd have to fabricate something, that's for certain.
We could frame the town.
What are your thoughts?
Well, it's well known that a lot of people in the town hate working for the Lord and hate his dogs and his beasts and stuff. We could make it look like it was a way that some of the townies got in there to strike back at the Lord.
That could work.
By killing his dogs.
Do you think he'll hurt the townsfolk?
I personally don't care.
I feel like he needs them.
I'd rather not leave a carnage after me.
I don't know enough about him to know if he'll... I'm assuming he loves his animals. I'm assuming there'll be some type of impact. We don't have to make it look like it's a town if you want. We could make it like a neighboring barony or something. Is there any local, rivals he might have in this area?
Not around here.
No. Right, and it's Lord Kendall we want to fool.
Yes. We don't really need to fool the Baron. Now that you say it.
We just need to fool Kendall.
Right. So we need to fabricate something why somebody would know about it and come after it. Maybe an old enemy of his parents. We could make up a ruse.
Come after the
necklace.
So then it'll kind of spook Kendall and force him to pull it.
Yeah.
I'm more hoping that it explains why it disappeared and doesn't immediately lead back to his sister. She's the client. She's the only one we need to keep it from seeming like she hired us.
Okay, but so right now we're just implanting the mail. We don't know where the necklace is hidden.
No, we've no idea. I'm talking about when we steal the necklace. We get an extra stipend if we make it look convincing that there was some other motive and not his sister who did it. I honestly can't think of much that we could do that with, and was just prepared to give up on the extra.
Yeah, we could make it look like it was some of his family, or like a double cross from another noble or something.
Do you see any letters in there of any friends he still keeps in contact with?
No.
Or did we?
He doesn't seem to be talking to many people.
Did we see anything?
I didn't really, like, we didn't have a ton of time once we got in there, so it's possible, but...
What are the chances Lady Fenderwald would like a necklace?
Oh.
Well, She's kind of a ghost story, but
I think we could spin it. The townies hate it. His guards hate it. You
know what? Let's find out where it is first, and then we'll worry about this.
Okay.
Right. So, the building, 3-story keep. It's got an eyrie on one of the top towers, not the one above his, study, but if that thing's flying around, it's a dangerous way to come in. Like I said, Snake seems to be outside of the only entrance into the study. Hard to scale. It's not an easy climb by any means. And with a bird's eye view, something could catch us. There are guards patrolling the top. There are turrets and parapets up there.
would it be easier to go from inside? Start at the bottom, work our way up?
I think it would be the best bet. If we had some way to glide, we could come at it. There's an overhanging mountain, a smaller one. It looked like it had some buildings set in it. If we had a way to glide, we could get either to the window or to the roof from there. Some of the larger mountains nearby are overhanging entirely. Somebody could jump from them.
Mm-hmm.
That would get us on the roof access, and then that'd be a much easier way, as long as we could avoid being seen by any guards up there. A well-placed hop to a window, and if somebody had a way of getting through it, they're not openable though, so it would require some sort of magic.
And then we could open the window from inside, maybe.
It doesn't look like they're openable at all. Panes set in the stone.
Okay.
However, if somebody wanted to break it on the way out, but this relies on them not knowing somebody planted a leather.
Okay.
So if we get made, it better not be in a study, and we need a convincing reason that we were in there.
Okay.
So something of value not from the study should go missing if we're going to get made. Better yet, we don't get seen at all. The other option is play as servants and try to talk our way through.
Honestly, I think our favor for our friend is a good enough revenge. There's a decent alibi.
It could be a really good distraction.
It could be.
What if someone were to go apply to work, and then once they got in, fed the dogs?
Fed the dogs, planted the letter.
No, well, no. They're gonna. It's gonna be hard to get from the bottom. I'm thinking one person goes in, feeds the dog, poisons the dogs. 2 people come from the roof after the bird's gone and do the letter.
How do you get to the roof?
I like the glider idea.
Do you have a glider?
No, but I also like you could scale the overhang. That's something that could be done.
Could do. You'd have to leap down. It's a fatal fall.
Well, we wouldn't have to leap the whole way. You could rappel.
What do you mean?
I have pythons. I could climb down the face.
No, it's an overhang. It's a further fall than that. A few hundred feet.
Well, I have feather fall.
That would work much better. Then all you need to do is not get seen by the guards on the roof.
Oh. Is feather fall concentration? I don't think it is.
No, it's a reaction.
Okay, so I could be invisible. I could be invisible, and I could actually make 2 of us invisible and float 2 of us down.
You also you can like walk up walls, right? Isn't that a thing you learned how to do?
Yeah. I forgot about that. I actually have an easier way.
What's that?
Are you fond of going in a bag of holding?
Not terribly.
No, but would you do it?
For the job.
Okay. I can cast a spell called Spider Climb.
All right.
We could literally walk up or walk down. We could walk down the overhang. We could walk up the side of the castle wall.
But how do we get in?
Well, once we're on the roof, we can decide how we're going to get in. There
I
might be some roof access or a hatch. Like the guards get up there somehow.
It's true. They must have a way down. All right, so that gives us roof access. So
Although I do like the feather fall idea more because spider climb is concentration.
You're right. You mentioned something about those mountains. What do you know of them?
They whistle.
Oh, shit. They're the Moaning Mountains, or
You've heard them called the Howling Mountains and the Whistling Mountains, kind of interchangeably.
It's the locals say people don't go back there, and anyone that does doesn't come back.
It's possible there's something living
Could
there.
be a local rumor or something, but obviously something spawned it. There could be some dangers back there.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble. Half the time.
What is the access to the side of the keep like? You don't even have to go up the overhang if you can just walk up the side of the wall.
I could, but then once I'm
higher risk of getting spotted.
Yeah.
The thing with local rumors is half the time they're just to scare children from places they shouldn't be, and the other half they're much more sinister.
Yeah. We could chance it. If I think the overhang would be a really good way to get in. I could get 2 people in, invisible, float down right onto the roof. Stay invisible the whole time while we're descending.
If you like that one better, we'll take the gamble.
I like that one.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Dre, are you? I think maybe me and Barrick do the roof. Do you think you can handle the dogs?
I think I could handle a distraction / side mission / alibi of getting hired and then getting in and poisoning the dogs. Or doing something else if we change our mind at some point.
Yeah, because you have your disguise. You can make yourself look like someone else.
right.
Yeah.
So, that's our plan for getting in. Should we get caught? You know what? Double down. Here's what we'll do. Me and you go in the top way. You go in, poison the dogs. Try to get up from the bottom.
Okay.
If you
if one of us fails, we have another one who can go in.
Do we want 2 copies of the letter then?
Yes.
Might as
We'll
well.
need 2 copies of the letter.
If you get up to the top and we're able to get there, if you can, let's all meet. Let's try and meet in the study. And we'll time it for right when he leaves the area.
We'll message you if we get there first.
Yes, okay, I could do that. But let's
You
let's.
can?
Huh?
You have message?
I do.
Really?
Yes.
You're quite the powerful caster then.
I don't have a sending, but I have the cantrip. I can do a cantrip message. Yes.
Pardon my understanding, but I thought you had to know where they are to use that. I have a scroll of sending. That'll work for sure.
Okay, that'll work. I also have Roscoe. Oh.
Keep him with him.
He's dead. Good point. I recast Roscoe.
Perfect.
All right. 1 out.
That saved us some money.
No,
that sending scroll was going to be quite the expenditure.
It's not a ritual. I just do it. You knock 10 more gold off. I have 10 left.
Yep.
Components. Roscoe will be
How
under
much
your
did that cost you?
10 gold.
He hands you 10 gold.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
So we'll keep Roscoe because then I can look through his eyes.
Okay, we have a way to keep in touch.
And then yeah, if I have Roscoe there, I know where he is. Then I can use message.
Right, perfect. So we go in the top. You come in the bottom. Play it safe on the bottom.
But we have to time it. We have to time it so that we start descending as soon as he leaves the area to maximize our time.
The area? What do you mean?
So he's going to go out in his bird.
Right, yes.
He's going to fly.
In the afternoon.
It's going to be... We might be able to make it in with that bird watching, but I don't know. It could be a magical creature of some sort. You never know with them. I feel like we're better off to just get in there and get out.
I say we stake out the overhang and jump as soon as it leaves.
Okay. And then we can rendezvous in the study. And then if I can get us back onto the roof, I can get all 3 of us off the roof.
Once we get a letter in there, every man for himself, get out. No need to rendezvous. Let's not waste time.
Okay.
Just get out as quickly as we can. If we want to break out, we need to make it to where the dogs are. I don't want to break a window on the 3rd floor. Otherwise, that says we were up there. So if we don't get caught on the 3rd floor, we get caught on the 2nd, break a window, leap out, and get out. Now, there's walls around it. There's a gate. Can you get over it if you have to run?
Me personally?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And you?
I have limited ways of doing that, yes.
All right. Don't use this if you can avoid it, but he pulls out a small vial, like straight vial of black liquid. It'll make you seem dead for a while. It's a last resort. Keep your spider on them if they do it, and we'll try to pick up your body and hope to God they don't have a habit of burning their dead.
Okay.
All right.
That's expensive, by the way, so if you could avoid using it at all costs.
Oh, I have no intention of dying.
Perfect. that's where we'll end the session.
Oh man, that was
Plans made.
that was such like a red tape with the thumbtacks and the string moment. Like,
That was a good
Hey,
one.
it's a thief campaign. It's what it needs.
oh
Well, thanks,
man.
guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed
Everything has gone so wrong. What happened?
Yeah,
Everyone loved us. We were happy, and now everyone is out. I jumped
Covert-
around the coin.
Covert is not.
Tis the danger of small towns. Once it's hard not to be suspicious when you're the new people in town and stuff starts going wrong, and then it's really easy to stake out a town with like 15 buildings.
And then somebody steals a coin.
It's amazing. It's everything
After
I
his,
hoped for.
Smart, not ingenuous, ingenuitive brother tells him not to steal the coin. He still does it.
Oh yes.
It's too fun not to tell you guys actually, because it didn't come to pass. But when you stole that coin and the guy freaked out, I rolled for him convincing the owner of that apartment that that he had seen a ghost in there.
Yeah.
And he rolled a natural one. And then for piercing through and seeing if he was being truthful, the guy rolled a natural 2, so assumed he was lying. Had you guys not been caught the second time, he was going to get fired for stealing. You guys might have found him in the tavern drinking his sorrows away with his job.
Oh, that...
Then you guys broke in, and 2 times with somebody feeling something invisible, that kept him his job and made him believable enough. He very nearly lost his job and got away. You guys got away with it.
These guards were crazy perceptive, man.
Not only do they have like a decent bonus, I was rolling quite well.
And they roll. There's
like,
so many guards. So like, who cares about our stealth rolls when there's 6 guards rolling perception checks every 10 seconds?
And most of the time, you guys never had more than 4 checking on you, and usually it was around 3.
Right, but at the
within
same
earshot.
time,
But yeah, no, that's still 3 people.
It's 3 or 4 d20s every time.
Yep.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
super advantage to get heard.
Breaking into a guarded building.
Yeah.
It's
gonna get so much easier when I get Dimension Door.
Right.
Yeah.
So we will end there. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. You can find us every Wednesday, Mountain Standard Time, 6 to 10 p.m. Sometimes we go a little later, sometimes a little less. You can also find us on Patreon at Adventure Corp. Please support us. Once we get enough people, we're on an ongoing quest to buy stream equipment.
So yeah, we have a couple of tiers. We have a $1 tier and a $5 tier, as well as we have there's some other tiers as well. But basically, everything that you guys can contribute helps us grow, helps us get more stuff. Like for example, the more money we have, the more cool like music and stuff that we can buy. And
we are.
And you know, we've already put quite a bit of money into buying maps and stuff like that. And the big thing though would be is streaming equipment and cameras and
me and Dad are sharing a mic here.
That type of thing. So we have a Twitch. So you know,
if you
have Twitch subs and stuff that you want to throw to us, that's great. And you know, obviously, like if you don't enjoy us, then don't do any of those things that I say. But check out the YouTube, check out the Facebook, and check out the Twitch. And
it's Adventure Corp on YouTube. We post all these episodes. This will be episode 4 going up. But thanks, folks, and have a great night.
Also, to add on one thing at the very end, if you can't do any of that, showing up and hanging out is also great, because no one's doing that right now. You could be the first person to be here an entire stream.
Second, don't forget about Mondo
Join
King.
the legendary Mondo King.
That is true. Mondo King shows up at least once for the past like 3 or 4 weeks now. You have someone needs to beat Mondo King's record.
Mondo King is the Dovahkiin of our.
Absolutely. All right, we do need to sign off though, folks.
All right.
Bye.